this life,
We still have a podcast.
this
All
life,
right.
if you have kids,
We've recorded at least 30 minutes worth of podcasts. Like
yeah, but cannot
with
be
private
released.
conversations.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course,
yeah,
it's very private. It's
yeah.
very, very private. But it's
Please,
very
can you
interesting.
use
Like
can
that,
you use your
like
microphone, Steve?
okay.
Thank you very
So
much.
you like me
No,
using my
you've
microphone? Do you
you
like
need. Can I just
do you
can
like
I?
me using my
I've not finished
microphone?
saying what I'm saying. You're interjecting me. Let me finish talking. So by the time you talk, I don't
All
need to
right.
talk anymore. You need to switch it from your AirPods to your mic with this on the Zoom. Thank you.
Please,
Okay,
please.
all right,
This is
all right,
not this is
all
not
right.
how Canada people should be behaving. You people are supposed to be close to technology. Why now?
I'm good now. What's up, my
Uh-huh.
guys?
Thank you, thank you.
What's up,
Uh-huh.
my guys? Good
Yeah.
morning from the Premier League champions. How are you guys doing?
Thank God that I've marked that date. That if you people don't defend it from that date, please shut up in the group.
Wait, for
In the
those who
Don't
don't
history
mark
of
know,
the
that.
group,
for those who
in the
don't know
history
what
of
we're
the
talking
group,
about, go ahead,
You
Steve.
never jump.
in the history of the group, Ayo is the first person to set an event on our
Ah,
WhatsApp group
that's the
because
first
of
time I'm using that
hate.
feature. That's the first time I'm using that feature on WhatsApp.
I
That feature
did
has been
not
around
know
for
that
3 years.
feature. I did not know that feature existed. My guy
I had
created
to
an event,
shout out to
right?
Zoc. Shout out to Zoc for that event.
And let me
For that
read
feature.
what the name of the event is. He created this in the sports group. Let me read the name of the event. I never knew you could open an event in a WhatsApp group. This is amazing. Some of these things you don't know. And I'm going through it, and it says one event. I just see events. I'm like, what is this? I see one upcoming event. I click on it. Sunday, May 30, 2027 at 1 p.m. The day Steve finally shuts up. And then you have some people
That's the
already
day.
attending. Of course,
People
Ayo
are
is the
there.
creator, is attending. Dio, who is a Chelsea fan, is attending. Was the next
It's
person
already
to
there.
he was the next person to sign up to the event. Sick of your shit. Samson has already joined
I
the
trust Samson.
event.
I trust Samson.
Samson is a Man U fan. Shegun, a Chelsea fan, has also joined the event. Ayola, Man U fan, joined the event. Steve now joined the event himself. This is hilarious. I didn't even know
he's,
you had joined the event.
he's attending his roast. Don't
He's
worry.
like,
That day will
he's,
be a
att-
roast.
he's,
What did they do? Kevin Hart small, go small that day. I
he's,
like.
he's attending his own trolling session. Of course,
Oh,
Nuruddin,
God.
out of just out of
Spite.
just
No, that is just here. He just did it.
just like
Ephraim has not seen it,
I'm
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 sure.
I'm shocked that Ephraim has not joined this group. I'm
He
also
has not seen it.
responding now and
Everyone
clicking
go,
on
don't worry.
join. I have
Everyone's going to
also
join.
officially joined.
Yes.
Oh,
Because
God.
all this
Once
wahala.
Ephraim sees this group, Ephraim can start taking this group and marketing it every morning.
People
I said,
take count down.
Pagam, we're gonna join this group. Oh, or everyone will just go 6 months to go, 3 months to go. He'll be the one sending the reminders. Anyways, I've
Oh
joined this
my
group as
God.
well. We need all these Arsenal fans to actually to be very fair. To be very fair, you people have not been as insufferable as I thought you'd be.
Exactly,
And I think it
exactly.
was the Champions League loss that calmed them down.
Yes, we needed that. That's why
I
I
think
needed
if
it.
I was having that conversation, I was like the dopamine would have been too much if Arsenal won the Champions League.
If
I don't know
Arsenal
how
won the
we would have been,
Champions League,
I don't know how we would have been able to cope.
it would have been crazy.
You see
It would have
what
been
you see what New
crazy.
York is going through with New York Knicks? It will be times 10 of it.
Exactly.
In
I
multiple
swear.
cities all over the world.
In multiple cities all over the world, like it would
So
have
we
been
can't
insane.
allow that.
But
We can't allow that. So
it's coming though. It's coming very soon though. Don't worry
no, you
about
see, you people made the mistake. Now you showed us that you people are very capable. What did they go settle now for Champions League next?
They will put you on the hard side of the bracket.
Don't worry.
It depends. It depends on where you finish.
Don't worry.
Atata fine margin gimmick almost got us into almost got us the Champions League title.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
You just say
yeah.
nobody noticed what you now do. Don't worry.
Everybody is going to focus on that first position now.
Hmm.
Everybody.
You know,
Yeah.
Mourinho is fully equipped now for Champions League. He's coming.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Mourinho is back at
It will
Madrid.
be, man. You see how I always talk about like stories in football. Like I always follow stories in football. Mourinho it will be an interesting story because this is a manager everybody 10th finished. Especially from
Yeah.
even Man United. Even as Man United, people were saying
Man
This guy's
United
done,
was
this
his
guy's
last
finished.
was his last rodeo. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You
know,
that
from
box
Man
office.
It
United,
looked like his last
from-
rodeo. Once he was fired from
from-
there, it looked like he was going
it
downhill
looked like
from
he was
there.
done at the top level. From there, he went to Roma, right? Roma to
No, he went to
Tottenham.
Spurs.
He went to
First,
Spurs from Man U
Spurs.
first.
Yeah.
Then Spurs to Roma to. Did he go to Turkey? No. Roma. He
Oh.
went to Turkey.
No,
Yes.
he went to
now.
Turkey.
That's
He
how-
was at
Yes.
Fenerbahce.
He went to
He-
Turkey.
That's where he was
at
playing
Fenerbahce.
Fred then.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. He went to Turkey from Turkey back to
Yeah,
Portugal.
because they played us. We played them. United.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah,
I remember.
he went to Turkey.
From there, then all of a sudden back to
It's-
Real
it all
Madrid. So
look-
that's an
it all
interesting
looks-
story.
He thought looked like he was heading to Saudi Arabia next. That's what it looked
Exactly.
like.
It looked like
Yeah.
it's an interesting story to see what he can do with with Real Madrid. Then talking about like football, still on the football topic, Pep Guardiola had an interesting quote yesterday or the day before yesterday. He was interviewed in Spain and was being asked about Barcelona's failures in the Champions League recently. And he was like, look, guys, you can't build for the champion. You can't be a successful club while building for the Champions League.
Mm.
Do you understand what he meant by that?
No,
Like, if you start optimizing for the Champions League as a club, as a team, you won't progress.
Mm.
You know, exactly. The first example from top of my head is PSG.
PSG
You know, when they were
looking for that thing.
when they were looking for that Champions League, that Neymar, Messi thing, and
Mbappe.
it didn't work. Do you get? It's like continue on your journey. The most important trophy a club can win every season is your league title.
It's your domestic league title.
Once you are in that conversation, once you are in that category, the Champions League will come. You just have to be consistent.
It's a
and
by result
good.
of it. Yeah.
It's a by result of you being consistent and good for your local league,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
and it makes a lot of sense, So although other people might say, "Oh, this is a man who's trying to make up for his failures in the Champions League, especially with Man City." One Champions League final, 2 Champions League finals in 10 years.
It's not bad.
Some might say, oh, because it's Pep and stuff like that. Me, I'm okay with it. I don't see I think Real Madrid's obsession with Champions League. I think the Spanish club's obsession with the Champions League has kind of like skewed the narrative. I don't think the Champions League is something you should be. If the Champions League final is something you should be going to every 2 years or every 3 years. Do you get? Because there are a lot of clubs. Exactly, because there are a lot of clubs in Europe, So yeah, you optimize for your local league. You optimize to win the league, your league title every season, and then that can lead you to Champions League success. Not you building specifically for the Champions League. I thought that was a very interesting quote.
Trisha.
yeah, makes sense. All right, man. You guys ready to start the show?
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go.
Are y'all ready to start the show?
We are ready.
All right, man. Since you said you're ready, let's start what we have come in the room to do.
Let's start what we have come into the room to do.
You are now listening to Loose Talk.
For those that say I don't have a dance track, feel this.
Move your body, make you shake that thing where you get. Let the music enter your head. Dance ya baraje, omoge bend your waist, go back. Move your body, make you shake that thing where you get. Let the music enter your head. Dance ya baraje, omoge bend your waist.
I make her come at you like this. Even if you truly hate the rugged man, you can't help but like this. I'm dropping this for the clubs, for the streets, for the parties, for people to shake their bodies. I'm in the mood to take spins, hit skins, place bets on my life, cause I know I'll win. Dance not the main thing. Bang mother Thailand, from any city to any island. I am keeping it real like a slap to your face, like a sour taste in your mouth. Love to make the girls shout. Make my niggas get down and straight hail me, cause I come through creamy like Baileys. Ladies, let your man feel the texture of your gyrating hips on the dance floor. Get crazy when you hear this instrumental, and most definitely my voice is fundamental. Now the essential ingredient where they make my people never want to see the end. I blend with the trend, stay forever like culture. You better make a move cause I did watch you like vulture.
Move your body, make you shake that thing where you get. Let the music enter your head. Dancey Abaraje, Omoge Benjo, waist go back. Move your body, make you shake that thing where you get. Let the music enter your head. Dancey Abaraje, Omoge Benjo, waist
Now
go
only
back.
God know those who go eventually make 'em. See the money rake 'em. No use grab take 'em. What is some get to do? Now shut up. Cause if we bum for them body, them still no feel blow up. I don't teach them lesson. I happy say them listen. And I time to feel free like person we just come from prison. Girls bend back, bend legs, twist waist. While bubbles just they look seriously amazed. I just they look for a girl with feet dance. Make me fall in love with the dance floor with no romance. This not party trap, rugged man style. Just grab a partner and get buck wild. I don't tire for chicks where they front. They pretend like say they no say them get waiting all my bubbles want. Face with my fit leg, legs to lie for. Lips so you want kiss and a body to die for. Me no they like waste time. Me go just speak my mind. Me go straight and tell you how it is. Right now I find chicks and dance floor be my biz.
Move your body, make you shake that thing where you get. Let the music enter your head. Dancey Abaraje, Omoge Benjo, waist go back. Move your body, make you shake that thing where you get. Let the music enter your head. Dancey Abaraje, Omoge Benjo, waist go back. Share more. It's time to bounce where my chicks at. You know it's time to dance. What you say, girl?
Feel it,
Now what you say, girl?
feel it.
And you boys share more. It's time to bounce where my chicks at. You know it's time to dance. What you say, huh?
Say,
Feel it.
now what you say, girl? Girl, let me see that thing. Show me how you shake 'em. No mind those boys, but no break 'em. No blame them, now cause of how you they move. How you they shake your body when you're feeling the groove. This not rugged man coming through with this new dance track to rock your body for you and you. You and your girlfriends, me and my man friends. We cash to spend, so girl, no step back. Step forward, let me take you on a journey. Strictly my style, I get you screaming, you be calling me honey. Cause I know how to do my thing. No be just the wall, they start with a big bang.
Move your body, make you shake that thing where you get. Let the music enter your head. Dancey Abaraje, Omoge Benjo, waist go back. Move your body, make you shake that thing where you get. Let the music enter your head. Dancey Abaraje, Omoge Benjo, waist go back. Move your body, make get head.
Another OJB hit.
Move your body, make
Rugged man on the dance floor. This not how I they do my thing.
jet.
Know what I'm saying? My man Joe Kenny. You drop this beat, man. Beat sway. Lexi too. K-Show. 6-0. I bounce. Simeone. My man D. Man B. Jafar. I'm saying, we the hardest out here now. Rugged man like this.
You are now listening to Loose Talk.
Welcome to another episode of your favorite podcast. Your boys are here. Your boys are back. Your boys are here. Drop a bomb for one of, if not the best podcast you're listening to right now. Let's drop a bomb. Round of applause to everybody that wakes up every time to listen to this podcast once a week. I want to give you big props. Thank you. There are a million podcasts out there. So many podcasts. I think I shared one with you guys recently. I shared the Instagram video, the one if the CIA poisoned
Oh, bro, I saw that video.
the English
crazy.
goalkeeper at the 1980 World Cup or so. Right?
Yeah.
You should check that out. There's so many podcasts and people have time. Take time to listen to us every week. I don't take it for granted. Well, now your video first podcast, always out there, clips here. That, in fact, in terms of like associating with our podcast on like a very social level. We're not even present for you to do that. For you to stand us. Let me put it like that. We're not there. We're not out there. We're not active. We don't build these personalities outside this podcast into like the social sphere and like engage with you guys and bring you guys along and all of that. We don't have time to do that. Ayo does it. And Ayo does it from a professional point because he actually works in that space. So, drop bomb for Ayo. But for Steve and I don't know who's worse.
Osagie is worse.
I'm
At least
worse.
Steve wants
I'm
to
worse.
survive.
No.
Steve wants to
Osagie is
survive and
worse.
appear.
I tweet more than Steve now.
That's tweeting now.
Not
Not
really.
IG.
Oh, that's and it's just it's like the tweeting more than me is specific times. Like it's not every time. Sometimes I tweet more than you.
Yeah, that one.
Don't
is
you yeah, sometimes I tweet more than you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes
So,
you do more than
yeah. But Instagram, I'm done.
Do you still have an Instagram? Okay, you do. You put up a
I
story
do.
last month. I remember.
Yeah.
Wow,
Of
he put up a
flowers or
story.
something.
That is so millennial.
You-
Like just go
you know
and
that-
snap flowers. Yeah.
Yeah, I like
It's
it. I
weird.
like a nice flower. I like to share. I like to share how the flower looks with everybody.
Okay.
I'm going
Those guys-
to start tweeting more though.
The problem about tweeting more, right? Because
Yeah.
I know the kind of person you are, which is similar to the kind of person I am in some ways, especially in public on social media. Our tweet is just going to get us in trouble so
I
many
swear.
times that you then
I
stop.
that's exactly.
It's
true.
the reason
I
why you
agree.
don't tweet a lot. You know the reason
Exactly.
why Ayo can tweet more because he's working in a space where he can tweet all those
Yeah,
things.
you
It's,
can-
it's okay.
I can't.
If
I
you
don't
want,
tweet
if
that
you
much
want to
again.
tweet anything, do you understand?
Yeah.
You're getting DMs. You're getting phone calls.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You want to tweet about
Yes,
the tech space in Nigeria. You want to tweet about the sports space in Nigeria. All right, ordinary the music space in Nigeria. Safe.
Wahala dey.
I tweeted one how many days ago? I've seen it has over 100,000 views or so.
The Afrobeats one, have you?
You see the another conference that you said in reaction to something.
You understand? Imagine
Bro,
if I now tweet that one.
before you sent it, I typed and deleted a tweet to reply to respond to that tweet.
Do you understand?
I swear.
because you know, but guess what? You're keeping it 100 though.
I'm keeping it 100, but they will call you a hater. That's the thing. They'll
That's
call
all.
you a hater. Oh my god.
So that's where we are. You understand? So
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you to everybody for still coming to listen to this podcast every
Yep.
single week. Props to you guys. Of course, we have Mr. Ayomide Tayo here. He's just chilling. You wear black a lot nowadays. What's going on? You wear a lot of black.
Bro, everything.
That's the available
I-
shirt, but I'm changing now.
How come you noticed that with Aya? You didn't notice that with me? Because even me, I'm tired of myself.
Black, Abi.
Yeah.
Black
yeah.
is just
I'm gonna change
readily
it up.
available and it's very neutral.
I'm
That's
going,
the problem.
I'm going to change it up. But the thing is that if
What?
I change it up, it's going to be white.
That's the bro. I better go and sit down.
Oh
That's the
my
thing.
goodness.
Those
The
are
thing is
those
that-
are my favorite colors, or maybe blue. I don't know.
The thing is that when you start picking colors, you now start thinking of matching. That's the problem.
Exactly.
black, everything goes.
I don't have that time. I don't have that time. I don't even have the skills.
Don't
I don't have the
man.
minerals.
Go
See what
to
you can
Pinterest.
do.
Go
All
to
you need to do
Pinterest.
is see, just get some base colors. You can never go wrong
Yeah.
with, if it's jeans or chinos. You can
True.
never, especially chinos, you can never go wrong with, or pants. You can never just regular, like maybe linen pants, whatever kind of pants you're wearing. You can never go wrong
Yeah.
with. Have one black, have one blue, have one gray, have one carton color, light brown. Then you can have maybe multiples of those ones, maybe 2 each. You understand? Bro, whatever shirt you want to give me, it will land on one of those 4.
Definitely, sir.
Yeah.
It's
So
true. Just get
always
the
do the
basics.
base first. Once you have your base, navy blue, dark blue, small variations, dark blue, navy blue, black, gray, light brown, carton color. And you can, if you want to do dark brown too, fine. Whether
Yeah.
you're wearing jeans, it's pants, linen pants, whatever. Give me any shirt. Give me a green shirt. I know how to manage it. Give me a purple. I know how to manage it on top of those base colors. And if you are not Kanayo with multiple colors of shoe, you should be fine.
You should be fine.
Okay.
Your shoes should not be more than white, black. When you start doing all this red on the side, you started doing some yellow, you are going out of it's too much.
Yeah,
It's
getting
too much.
pink. That's
Yeah.
pimping. That's
You
pimping,
understand?
blood.
It's too much. Give me black shoe, white shoe. When I say shoe,
Simple.
it can be sneakers, it can be tennis, it can be moccasins. Moccasins, just give me one. See, white, black. If you are entering brown territory, problem,
You are
because that
beginning
is
to
already
experiment.
is messing with the color, the base color code that you are wearing in your pants, and you don't want any decision making between your shoes and pants. That's why black will go for everyone, white will go for everyone. The decision making you want to do is between your pants and your top.
Yeah.
You don't want to do
When you have
between your
black
pants. When you
shoes.
start doing between your pants and your shoes, you have entered Wahala.
Yeah. You don't enter
You
The
don't
devil
enter
wears Prada.
another territory.
Devil wears
understand?
Prada.
And then for those in countries that have cold climates, you know the jacket you're wearing. Get you one, if it's dark gray jacket, that you know that jacket you can rock it on anything. Nobody say, oh, I have to now choose the jacket because you went and got a red jacket. You
Well,
understand?
red is safe. Now. If you get red, you just rock black now.
You can't rock a red jacket now. Go and get a
You
black
can.
jacket or a brown jacket.
You can when you're not a drug dealer, you can rent. It's drug dealers that go for inconspicuous dressing now. They always hang
What are you
around
doing
with
with
you.
it? Okay, so again, I've been sort of what's the word now? Indoctrinated in Dutch culture here, which is there's something called do normal.
Ah, now wow.
Let me give you the official breakdown. Do normal. I'll break it down for you guys now. See, my browser is in Dutch. Yeah, so do normal is one of the best known Dutch expressions. It literally means act normal or behave yourself. It is an important part of Dutch culture and mentality. It is often used to calm someone down or reprimand them when they are behaving strangely or excessively. It can mean stop making a fuss, be serious, don't be so arrogant. So the full meaning, like that's just act normal, right? Typifies down to earth Dutch national character, where the emphasis lies on modesty and not standing out too much. In the Netherlands, speaking about their culture, conformity is valued. Excessive flaunting of wealth or extreme behavior is quickly viewed with suspicion. You understand? That
I have a
and
question.
the expression can sometimes come across direct. Like they teach these things in their primary schools. Do normal. So
I
if
had a
you go
question,
to all
but-
the stores, sorry, and before you go, if you go to like most of the stores here, right? What you get as clothes, black, white, gray, that like light brown. You have dull colors, what you call the bright yellows, the greens, the blue, the bright colors, all those electronic colors, just bright colors. You don't see them as clothing in the stores. You see gray, you see black, you see white, you see dark green. So if you see look at what I'm wearing now. This is just navy blue. Look at the inner one. It's
Gray.
army green.
Oh, bro. Okay, I'm green. Yeah.
Do you understand? Those are the colors. If I show you my jackets now at the back, you can see one of my jackets at the back. What color is that? It's just pale. It's just light brown. You don't see those. It is part of the culture. Conformity is valued. Once you are standing out, you look odd to everybody. Everybody's just looking at you weird. Like you should conform. And I heard the history of this goes back to post World War II, where they were trying to have like all the classes look alike and not create a gap in like wealth. The gap in wealth was not portrayed visibly in society. So if you look at all the areas, you want to look at the rich areas, they have the standard same urban planning of like the less rich areas. you can just tell it's rich. Maybe you just see a few kind of cars that are different, but like the roads, the houses, the way it's designed, everything, it's all the same. You would need to, like, you don't get the vibe when you go to a new city. You can't easily get the vibe. Oh, this is the rich part.
I get you.
Everybody, and the way it's built here, because there are no fences. Typical European houses, right? People have their blinds open. You can see into their houses. You see them working on their computer or watching TV because they have a big old pane window in front.
Yeah, I've noticed that about the culture. Very open windows. People can see what's going on in your house and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's also a thing around transparency in the society where I don't have anything to hide, but built around privacy where I'm crossing that street, I'm also not looking into your house. Do you
Makes
understand?
sense.
If
Yeah.
you cover your house all the time, even though those windows are big and everything, you look weird. And also, if you go around looking into people's houses, you also look weird.
Look weird.
So
You
it's a whole
You know,
thing.
the funny thing you've just mentioned now is that for a country like that, is odd that their national, the color of their national team is bright orange, very bright orange, and that now moves me to Memphis Depay. I think Memphis Depay is at odds with Dutch culture, but I just remember that Memphis is Ghanaian. It makes sense at the end of the
It makes sense. It makes sense at the end of the day. Well, yeah, you're right. And you know where, because the orange is not in their flag. The orange is
true.
not in their flag now. So
Yes, where
everyone's
did they
like,
get it from?
what's the genesis of this orange? It is Orania, which is from the royal family.
Oh, okay.
You understand? And that's the whole origin. So they've always like treasured, the royal family and all of that, and then they just adopted it because that was like his name. And then they adopted it. His name was William the First, Prince of Orania, in the 16th century, right? He was the one that led the Dutch independence movement against Spain. So that Orania originally comes from like French Principality of Orania, which he inherited. And so from then, as a way of immortalizing him,
Yeah.
right? They adopted that Orania name, and because Orania means orange, and there's a color. There's also it's also a color. They now
Yeah.
adopted that
It now
color
explains everything. Yeah.
because you always wonder why doesn't. I mean, there's no in the flag. The orange there is not really orange, like deep
The
orange.
Dutch,
Run,
the
yeah,
Dutch and Germans are quite similar in their attitudes.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Very similar because again, very close to each other.
Yeah. The other Germany's one is extreme. It's more extreme.
Oh, yeah. The Dutch are known for their directness.
This directness they're talking about, I don't see it with the. I would say the Black Dutch. Do you think so? Do you agree?
I would say again, if you look at like the Black Dutch, you start to trace it to their origins, right? And you can literally trace it 100 plus years ago, 200 plus years ago, to countries like Suriname and Curacao, which the Dutch, colonized basically and made like extensions of their country. And so if you start to look at like what that whole thing is, if you start to look like at, human labor, slavery, and all of that, you can then start to see immediately that these people were living, or at least the descendants or the ancestors, will I call it ancestors, but like the parents, the grandparents, the generations before these people live different lives from the typical white Dutch who is known for his directness. And then you can see why they are different in their approach. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
understand.
that's how you can look at it and say, oh, okay. Even though, culture is culture. You see a black dot is just as direct as. But I get what you mean where you say, oh, you know, that person is a
Then,
bit, bro. In the
then
silent part of
David's
the silent cabin of the train, right? They are in the train. There are different cabins, and there are some cabins that are silent, and it's literally written on the glass. You see there's silence. You see it on written on the walls, like you see the signature, the sign that says quiet.
quiet.
And then one random person can just be talking, and most times the non-Dutch person, because of how Europe is, you have different nationalities. It might be a Portuguese,
Yeah.
and this person was just
Yeah.
carried away or something, and this person is just talking. Might not be from that city, or like from the country, and
From
maybe
that
just
culture.
whatever it is. You will literally see a Dutch person go, leave a seat, go to that place, tap the person, and point to the silence,
And point to the sign.
and say,
Yeah.
please, it's a silent cabin. Stop making noise.
I can imagine
For
that
real.
in Lagos.
Do you understand? Like it's done. Like once that person just starts talking, everybody just raises up their head and just like, what is like for real? Including Dutch people too. They will tell Dutch people, because at times you rush in the train, you don't even know it's the silent part of the train. You've forgotten, or you were on a call when you were coming in. You're excited, whatever. They're ready to hush you up immediately. So that's that. Anyway, I was in middle of introducing our guests. Of course, Mr.
Our
Canada's
hosts.
finest.
There's
I said
no
our
guest,
guest.
yeah.
Sorry, our host. Sorry. Canada's finest, SDC himself. He prophesied his way into a new country. Never seen it before on a podcast. This has to be a Guinness Book of Records. First person to prophesy his jackpot destination on a podcast when he probably didn't even have a functioning passport at the time.
Now, what for you?
No, you did. I'm just fucking with you. You did. You did go Cameroon.
No,
right?
I was just.
He went to Cameroon and they almost abducted him. Oh my god.
Oh,
People don't like Nigerians. Anyway, that's a story for another day. Yeah, we have Steve Data in the building. Lead researcher, the finest, assisted with Claude, assisted with GPT, Perplexity, Gemini, every kind of LLM, he's on it. He's doing his thing. And of course, me, Osagie Alunga, here. We're here again, guys. We're here again, and we're just gonna have a good time. Feedback before we start. Okay, before we start, let's talk about the song we played. We played Baraje, What You Got by Rugged Man. Classic tune.
please, who produced that
Classic
song?
tune.
Is it OJB or Joe Kenny?
Joe Kenny made the
like, who-
beat. OJB produced the record.
Mm.
Like
Okay,
if
I
you
understand.
hear Rugged Man says it, he said Joe
Because he
Kenny.
yeah, give a
you-
shout out to the two.
You dropped this
yeah.
beat, yeah. Joe Kenny made the beat, but OJB produced it. What's the difference between
Produced
beat
it.
making and producing? Beat making is you literally make the instrumental. Producing is the guy says, "Oh, put this here, move this here. I like this to sound here. Oh, let's put this hook here. Oh, in the middle of this rap record, let us put in this disco." No, what? That's Galala, right?
That's a dance break. I don't know what it is. I have to listen to it again, Shabu.
What
I
kind
think
of
it's Galala. I think it's Galala.
Wait, please, let's hear this again.
Girl, let me see that thing. Show me how you.
What
Yeah,
is
it's
this?
Galala. It's Galala.
This is Galala now. Yoki, Yoki, Yoki. Now, what is this?
It's derived from Galala.
This is mad in the club now.
Girl, let me.
Man, that is crazy. Like the Joe Kenny and OJB, like to make, because let's give some people some context to this, right? Rugged Man comes with his first record, What If, featuring Paul Play in 2003. 2002, 2003. This is Rugged Man's first single that ever hit the waves. Rhythm FM played this record. It made radio. It's his first ever single. And it's a rap record. And he's rapping what if this happened, what if that happened. Was going into some scientific stuff at the end. It was amazing. Amazing rap record. He made it to top 7 jams at 7. JAJ the Macadon was playing this record. Right? So he's doing all of that. He's having all of these buzz. And then before we know it, we just hear part 1. That's what it's called, right? Part 1. Part 1 goes ahead to this Maintain, the group Maintain. This is Idris Abdul Karim. This is Rasky. This is Black Reverends, I believe.
Yeah.
The guys that sang
at
Yangba.
Yeah.
Eh?
You get them like a line or two.
Gives them like a line or two. Comes in and sweeps the place and says, you guys are not hip hop enough. If it's hip hop we want to do, then this is how to do hip hop. We don't want that guy doing figgity biggity. That's not what we want here. Who's this other guy that is cosplaying Usher? What's going on? This Maintain guys, how many times are you going to let these guys flip Nazi's beats or all these other beats and act as if they're cool? No, this is how to do hip hop. It was a big claim. Mind you, you dissed two of Kenny's music's top artists at the time. Rasky was Usher. We all love Rasky. Rasky had just dropped his debut album.
So
do you understand? He's hot on the track. He's hot. He's flames. Idris is flames.
Roger said, "Excuse me, please."
Do you know what Idris Abdul Karim was in 2002?
Untouchable now. It's a rap god.
Idris was dropping bangers like this.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Yo, my name is Mafish Mushkila. I represent all the radio station. I got with me in the studio Idris Abdul Karim representing the program. What's up, Idris? I like to ask a little question about all these ladies, playing May G. Put your hands up. Idris, yo. Put your hands up. Idris, yo. Idris, yo. Idris, yo.
This is down now. Like we're doing this now.
Idris, yo. Idris, yo. Idris, yo. Idris, yo. Idris, yo. Idris, yo. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
Mommy, and what will I do? Àti Becky, well I want to match nítorí remedy, Idris remedy, Leia Meji, representing. Mommy, and what will I do? Àti Becky, well I want to match nítorí remedy, Idris remedy, Leia Meji, representing.
Come on, man. Bro, come on, man.
Bangers.
Hey, this guy had bangers for this record drops everywhere. Don't scatter first. Do you understand? Do you know what Rasky was in 20? This is 2000 and what? 2002.
And tèmi, no shaking.
You sample Rough Riders.
Osagie for the next millennium. Eleyato. Break it down now. Osagie, bá ti dàgbò kò Osagie, máa ná gẹ̀rẹ̀ kò wẹ̀gbẹ́. Ọ̀tọ̀ bá rí kò gbà mú. Osagie, bá ti dàgbò kò Osagie, máa ná gẹ̀rẹ̀ kò wẹ̀gbẹ́. Ọ̀tọ̀ bá rí kò gbà mú.
Man, bro, let me tell you, we were eating good. How did the Zoomer say it? We were eating good. Hits on hits. So this guy just comes out from nowhere and just disses two of Kenny's musics. Do you know Kenny's? I don't even want to go into what Kenny's music is. You know what you ever thought Maven was?
Yeah.
A big, huge everything. Kenny's music was times 10. It was Kenny's music. They had a whole label and they had a whole media outfit running.
A media conglomerate running.
They had the whole thing running. They ran AIT and Ray Power. They were huge. They had the market. Number one radio station. Number one TV station. They had prime time. No pun intended. Right? Then this guy comes and drops this record. Then drops this record. You know what's crazy? A few months later, this record takes off, has a life on its own, starts the beef. It's crazy. After this record drops, he then goes and drops Peace or War, addressing the record.
Which was darker.
Do you understand? Goes and drop Peace or War, which is way darker. Then when he's done dropping Peace or War, he then goes and drop Big Bros.
The final conclusion.
No, Rocketman is insane. First thing, because after What If, right? This is in the new album run. So the first single is a hair.
Yeah.
You diss the artists. The second single is Piece of War. You make
was the
commentary
reaction.
on the record that you just did. Then the third one is Big Bros, where you then even call the Kenny's Music guys motherfuckers on a record. It's not been done. We've not heard,
It has
bro.
not been equaled.
In terms
since
of like
then.
profanity in a beef record, the highest we saw was Tony Tetula do the fuck you sign in Omodime Tansheri.
Yeah.
And that alone was like, oh shit.
It's real HFR.
You now drop Big Bros where you, like profanity. Let's go back to the profanity thing, right? The highest we saw was Tony Tetula with the fuck you sign.
Yeah.
And that alone was like, whoa,
This is serious.
this doesn't happen in Nigerian music. Whoa. So for you to call someone a motherfucker on a record and just diss them the way you diss them, and then everybody now starts saying, oh, like fans of Idris and like, you know, just general bystanders, like, oh, this guy can just do hip hop records. That's what he can do.
Yeah.
Now
Only do
Mr.
hard
Hip-Hop.
records. Yeah, hard
Now
records.
Mr. Hip Hop. If you guys don't know, Mode 9 did get some. Mode 9 was working at Rhythm FM in Jos and got issues.
Abuja.
Abuja. And
Yeah.
then there were issues because he kept playing Rugged Man's records. Even when he was suggested to stop playing it, he didn't stop
Yeah.
playing
Okay.
it. He kept playing Rugged's records because he was like, this is what we're rocking for.
Yeah.
Remember in one of the Mode 9 early videos, I think it's The Recipe, Rugged Man features in the video.
Yeah.
It's still on YouTube, guys. Go check it out. That's how tight they were as MCs. So everybody's like throwing jabs at Rugged. You can't do Bedu for us. Now
You can't do party track.
rappest. You can't do party track. And that's why at the start of the record, what did he say? He talked about, for those who say I don't have a dance track, feel this.
Yeah, he addressed that.
He addressed it and then gave you one of the maddest and still top 10 rap.
No, that was a banger. That was
rap
a banger.
singles.
Nobody could deny that when Baraja came out, people were like, aha, he's done it finally now. So what do you people want to say? He entered the clubs. People were dancing. People were dancing to this jam. At the height of OJB, that Silver Point 2 lyric movement.
God damn it.
Bruh. And there's a little boy running around in the studio. We'll mention his name later. Bruh, come on. Man, when you went to OJB, you're coming out with a banger. Now it was sure. If you could not come out with a banger, then that means you are music. No, no dead aligned. But OJB Jiga, bruh, you go there, you're coming out smoking hot. Definitely, man.
You go to OJB if you were looking for a hit.
Oh, and funny enough, all three disc records were produced by OJB, I believe. Funny enough, all three disc records, OJB was just flexing for you people that I can, I sabi do the rap thing too. And it now gives you a banger again. But one of the most painful things is that all the names that Rugged Man was shouting at the end, those guys could not seize that moment and just drop like a collective body of work. Those guys were just amazing. Totally amazing. Gifted rappers, gifted singers, Simeone, Abounce, Jafar. Bro. No. Those were Surile's. When you talk about Surile's finest.
Keshu and Sixo.
Oh my Lord. Chic and Crew. Oh God. Those were the Sulere boys back then, man. The Sulere movement.
Now you mentioned that we now need to play this, bro. I'm sorry.
What's that?
We now need to.
Once again, it's on. Cool DJ Jimmy Jack.
God bless you.
Definition. Got 6 of my boys on this one. Hey, yo,
I wanna get high all day for like 24 hours, cause I want day like 24 hours.
Yeah.
Who you know can get high off some cough syrup? Pop shit up, get on the song of. Who you know can make them raise their hands like a stick up? Make these kids flinch like I held a big stick up. Yeah. Drop unexpected like a hiccup. Far from Marvin Gaye, but I made you wake up. Rappers trying to be G's to the get pop. Small boys trying to beef with me to the get shot. I'm red hot. Volcanic MC, I spit lava. See me in the streets, hail me like a taxi driver.
Come on.
D1 on prime time, oh boy. I'm a star, so call me Shine Shine, boy. Police stop me in the streets, asking me for ID. I said it's probably with Kenny. Why you the asking me?
Invested, best enough. They reported my hella flow like Velcro. You're stuck with it. Now I got critics eating their words. Soon as they hungry again, I get to feeding them birds. Yeah. Word has it that DJ Jimmy Jack called out to MCs. Please could you give me raps? No beans to bust, still on a Joe Kenny track. Do it for the love, not for a penny stack. Touchdown on these penny whack dudes like a quarterback. Bought your CD for 1 cent, had to ask for a quarterback. Why you gotta slow the rap? Let me do what I do. Autograph on your daughter's laps. Got the hustle you can't knock out. Put your muscles from Brussels and tanks up. Yes, I rock shows from Homeland to Bangkok. When it comes to mic checking, you lyrically back up.
It's the jump off. It's the jump off. It's Jimmy. It's the jump off. Come on. It's the jump off. Yeah, yeah. It's the jump off. It's the jump off. Jump off and get down. Jump, 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 jump.
I be still ruggedness personified. I spit lyrics with gimmicks, others stay nullified. I spit more yarns, I scatter more heads. Turn fakers to Jamaicans cause I feel their heads with dread. Enough said, but I'ma still speak more. Like 2 mouths against one, you put a knife, but I got a gun. You dumb son of a something, better put with the front end. This rugged man against the wall, so you ain't really touching nothing. You're busting better seats now, cause I'm in the place now. Top dog, ready to bust jaws and break laws like a felon. When I speak is the same as the nail you fell on. Bust your ego like a watermelon. I'm the speaker of the east, west, north, and south. My moves make the mute scream and shout. Go all out, like your landlord just bounce you. Like those that crucified Christ, I know not what I do.
Jimmy Jack, now in your area. Oh my number, now in your area. Point beats, the more beats merrier. No question, son, I'm a barrier. Cause I've been still rapping for the tribe. City ice in my ear, you want try? Anytime that I just walk by, I see the envy in your eye. I flow from one ear to another. Weapons little, like Maryland and the Glover. Cause I make fake cats all shudder. 2 shots, big pigeon, your mother. I got it all locked down, B. From SL to Alaba, can't you see? This chick's no go let me be. Cause I run for a fee, not free. It's the jump off. Yeah, yeah. It's the jump off. It's Jimmy. It's the jump off. Come on. It's the jump off. Yeah, yeah. It's the jump off. It's the jump off. Jump off and get down. Jump, 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 jump.
My flow phenomenal, I got something for y'all. It's Jafar on the microphone, my word is law. On the streets, I keep it raw like this beat is a jump off. I stay fly on my feet and I stand strong. So get the heat out the fear. All you mediocres like fat girls in beach wear. You annoying, so get your game in shape. I'm the truth like the gospel at heaven's gate. No be lie, I flow top notch, you can't try. Get it started and it stay live, it don't die. It's the new flow, because I'm all about the dough. And I let go, this studio or that show. And my man Joe, Kenny made the beat. Jimmy Jack got it locked, so I let it rip. And I don't joke, leave rappers in a choke. Hold, I blaze through, ain't no stopping, yo.
I roll with God in the squad as the flames burn and turn your lyrics into ashes and bury them in the urn. You'll never learn, listen to Capadonna and run from this rhyme criminal. Can you feel this warrior's drum? I call me blood colder than Pluto. Fury of the sun, rhymes like it was judo. You gotta roll God, has proclaimed me to be your God on this planet Earth since the day of my birth. All the way live, you cannot look me in my eye. You say you got skills, you test. You off of them with this knuckle buckle. Unimaginable, the things I do to rhyme suckers. Back to the matter at hand and we'll get your plan. The plan things you used to make yourself be the man. You floss about your skills when nigga just borrowed skills. I'ma twist you like a roast on the fleet of real. Man to the dragon uncertain with your feeble kicks. Your shit to whack, I block your kicks with a toothpick. You try around house, might get it smashes in your mouth. I change position, I'm the cat and you the mouse. Hugging what?
It's the jump off. It's the jump off. It's the jump off. It's the jump off. It's Jimmy. It's the jump off. Come on. It's the jump off. Yeah. Jump, 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 jump up and get down. Jump, jump, like this. Jump, 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 jump. DJ Jimmy Jack. Jump, 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 boy. Jump, 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 jump.
Now that is what you call a classic posse cut.
Bro, shout out to Abounce. He's a Nollywood actor now, but bro, that final verse.
That final verse. This is one. I listen to the song at least maybe once every 2 months. I listen to this album like once a quarter.
This is my favorite track of Jimmy Jack's album.
One of my best.
These guys keep me smoking.
That was a
no.
proper posse chord. This was Terry the Rap Man, KB the Detonator, Kaboom from Tribesmen, Rugged Man, Two Shots. Two Shots had an outstanding verse. The way he just delivers his verse and keeps the space.
No,
Two
Two Shots was
Shots,
the best.
Umu Namu, loud in your area. Loud. You know, he brought that tribe feel. And then you had Jafar, followed by A Bounce. Two
Jafar
lyrics
na bounce.
finest. Two lyrics finest all over the record. Joe Kenny made the beat again. Come on, man. Joe Kenny today is a pastor. See him in the church playing the
He's
organ.
a pastor now.
In his bow tie and everything. I'm like, man, this guy gave us hits.
Now this guy they disturb Lagos that year.
No, hits upon hits. You know, I ran around this time. They ran a studio. A few years later, I ran a studio with some of my guys, and we had one of these R&B singers, solid guy. He could do pop singing. He saved a lot of money. I think it was 50K at the time. Back then, saved that money, maybe 50K or 80K, but saved the money, borrowed from everybody, and went to Surulere to make, to meet Joe Kenny to make a beat. So all those guys made money. See, let me explain it. There's no internet, guys. Like, the internet is limited. Nobody's doing all of this activity. So the only way you get notoriety is someone mentions your name. Someone mentions your name on a song. Back then, it carried so much weight for years. For years. That you could build your whole PR off that. So when Rugged Man says, Joe Kenny, you made this beat, it means that once that song dropped, right, the very next day at Silver Point Studios, you had at least 30 people lining up to make beats with Joe Kenny, or for Joe Kenny to make them beats.
Yeah. Good for him.
Do you understand? This is the only way, and that's why we don't celebrate producers as much as we do. We don't celebrate DJs as much as we do. We don't celebrate because everything is like so much saturated, and everybody has built their own PR verticals, and they are grabbing for our attention. But back then, if you were a producer, like if you heard K Solo,
bro,
right? You could count the producers. They were the gods. You could even count like tier 2, like all them Don Jazzy were tier 1 producers.
Yeah.
Right? We used to classify like them K Solo and Terry J as tier 2 producers, but today I'll classify them as tier 1 producers because
They changed the pop sound totally.
You understand? They changed the landscape. To me, in my eyes, and people might not agree, where I put Don Jazzy, them ID Kabasa, them OJB and Paul Play, I think K Solo has something. He has a crown. He has a spot up there on that Mount Rushmore.
True,
because
he has the album. He has the sound. He has the sound.
He has the artist.
He has the artist.
Come on.
What's he remain?
Do you understand? What did they find again?
See, let me tell you why. See, some
he
producers.
He has the jingle.
Go, bro.
See, when you see, back then, you know how you knew a producer was so successful back then?
How?
They became so hot, they had to drop their own album.
Yes, no.
Idil Kabasa became so hot. Idil Kabasa go and check, guys. It's still there. Idil Kabasa it's under Yes Records. Idil Kabasa has his own album. Producer. The producer knows how to sing. They became like them Timbaland.
Yeah, I went
and
for
they'll
the
give you
album
their
launch
own shock value.
At Elegu. Was it? No. Oniru. I think Oniru Beach. I remember that clearly. Yeah.
K Solo became so hot. So damn freaking hot. He had to drop his own album and he had a banger single, My Way.
Bro, K Solo has a gospel classic record with Kefi Atibaya. How else do you want to even talk? Bro, these streets, that's effort. We'll do gospel again. Come on now.
So K Solo defined, no K Solo, no Terry G, no Sam Clef. I'm even looking at producers. No Terry G.
Okay.
No Sam Clef. Who's there? There's one other person. You look at it like that. There's a sound, right? The people that had that sound was Hadiza, the guy that used to produce for KC Presh.
Yeah.
Hadiza. Now where's it was Hadiza, Jay Martins, K Solo, Terry G.
J Martins.
They were the
J
ones doing that
Martins.
Tile sound.
Tile.
They were the ones doing that Tile sound.
Yeah.
This is
No,
J
man,
Martins.
we don't enjoy producers. J Martins is the success.
Everybody say, if you like it, good day. If you like it, bad day. Anything when you do for this life, my brother, not for your head, though. This one not true story, oh. J Martins, that's my head.
Come on, man. Come on.
No P Square without J Martins.
No, do you understand? If you hear this song and you hear Doomy, it's the same beat. Almost.
Bro.
It's J Martins.
J Martins was the ghost in the machine, my guy.
Until you now say, okay, you know what, guys, it's time for me. After living in P Square's boys' quarters, it's time for me to do my own record. And then does this record, and then he flies from here. So you listen to records like that, you listen to records like this. Before I go ahead, because I played one record produced by J Martins, we've played one produced by Harida, not Hadiza, by the way, Harida. I want to play the next one, but before I play the next one, please, I hope you guys agree with me when I say KC of KC Fresh, top 20 greatest Afrobeat artist ever.
I don't know about that. I have to think about it. You know, this is how you always drop it.
No, there's nothing to think about. Steve has made up his mind. There's nothing to think about. Top 20 greatest Afrobeat artist ever. KC,
and he won't drop context. That's the problem, Osagie. You don't say it, he won't drop context. Then you'll be the one. Now
actually, we're going to watch on something. We're going to work on something because I watched one athletic video and the thing bust my head. So we're going to work on something.
I did.
But do you agree? Top 20 ever?
I believe in there's a shout. 20, there's a shout for him.
20 high, Shabe.
20 is high.
No, we rate him a lot.
But I'm going to put him in top 20.
You can't fluke.
It ticks all the boxes.
That consistency. You can't
fluke it.
You can't fluke it. It's since 1999.
And whatever people keep saying about him that he doesn't this, but bro, he's still making hits. So
since 1999. Is this not insane?
Nobody has been more consistent than this guy in Afrobeats. Let's be honest. Since 1999.
He's them two since 1999.
Bro, guys, I don't even think a Two-Face
albums.
There's not dropped an Oja piano in the last 5 years. A hit of that magnitude.
No.
The guy now says, you know what, I'm doing a festival. I'm doing a festival album.
Yeah, there's not even the gospel again. Come on now. No, the boy.
Yeah, the cultural praise.
Yeah.
It was huge.
No,
do you understand? Since 1999.
Casey has been there from day one now.
Nah.
Bro, don't forget that this is the guy that they are the ones that won the first or the second
Star
Quest. Asha was in that edition.
People came third.
The GOAT Asha.
I think Nigaro came second. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Nigaro was second. But that was the packed edition.
Clint the Drunk was also there. He was a singer. They were all there. So I mean,
KC Fresh.
I give it to any day, anytime. I give it to Casey.
No, Casey not bastard. No, Casey not Baba.
But let's keep going on with this sound.
See, everybody dance to
top of the light and make the girl them jolly. Shut up, Timaya, go make gonna go so high and high. Regina, the producer. This one you want, don't refuse. Make everybody them come closer. Somebody wanna get closer. Guess you never know. Now maybe them guess you never know. Muna motu shode ba Osagie. Guess you never know. Everywhere you go, the people them they holla. Guess you never know. Everybody done they holla. Guess you never know. Padam, now maybe them padam. Guess you never know. Padam, now maybe them.
My name is too short when I step on stage. You fit give me 2 meal for my minimum wage. Cause when I rage, the whole time I love the face. From the weather any day, in the water I wade. I did fly. See all this babe, all of them they wonder. I know they talk too much, I just drive. Cause it's too spinning when I drive by. See all these boys, they to the show. These days, other than they carry no. Me I no sing, cause in the end, they know the gun body, they won't play. I'm so happy, I'm so proud. I know they hide anything, I'm so loud. So everybody clear road that they come. Especially these people where they from.
Come on, man. And then K Solo.
Disgusting collabo.
Hey, my God, you thank you for talent. Apart from music, I don't see what apart from music, I don't see what apart from sing and sing and sing and sing and sing and sing, say apart from music, I don't see what
Man, I'm sorry. if the other kind of producers try to make this record, then go tear ACL.
The ACL go bust. I mean,
you understand?
Everything go bust.
Then go tear ACL.
Everything go bust.
This could only be done by a group of, and that's why everybody picked their sounds.
Yeah.
Everybody just kind of picked their lane. Yes, everybody picked their lane. There was the K Solo sound lane that some of the guys picked. There was I'll say all of them still come from the K Solo tree because it's K Solo that I know that started this kind of sound. There's also one other producer. Yeah, and just the tile, that feel, that he did with Timaya, and then the sound started evolving, and then evolved
Kelly
to where
Handsome.
Sam Clef was. Kelly Handsome, thank you, was the
Hansom's
fifth
the
one
guy.
I wanted to mention. Thank you.
Yeah.
He was also making this kind of sound, and then they all just built on that sound and took it to another level. So me, I'll put K Solo there in that high up there, and I'll just rank him high up there.
Bro,
But
you know what
back
their
to
mama
what I
is.
say. I'm saying all this to just say, man, what a journey music has gone through, how producers, led the revolution of sound and evolution rather of sound, and how I think the only person doing it now and doing it like purposefully and not just making music, but like doing it and trying to drive it. Two people I see of late that have done that is SARS and Magic Sticks.
SARS Baba. Magic in Don Jazzy's era would have been a way bigger producer right now. I feel.
I think those two, like, they are of course, SARS is like the all-time guy that has been
SARS
because the other guys come and go. DJ Kublon, who is also from this K Solo's tree.
Yeah.
He's also from the K Solo tree. He did the run with Timaya. He's out. Even someone like Nif Keys did the Naira Marley run, right?
Naira
because
Marley
Nif Keys was
runs,
he was doing
Yeah.
Naira Marley and co, right? And first person that was doing was Rex. Rexy was the first person doing the Naira Marley run.
Yeah.
But like they've all phased out.
I think SARS is just.
Like I'm not hearing the Nifki sound is not popular.
SARS is just
They would do their runs and they will go, but like SARS evolved. There are some other people too. I'll mention like Fields.
Yeah,
Fields
Fields
also
has
had
evolved,
that amazing run and then went to do his own solo run. Even though I think like as an artist, I think he's great, but I think he should just become like a writer and like someone like takes
Writer,
hooks,
producer.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a writer, producer, and can even take some hooks and everything. I think
And they
like
can even feature once in a while on records. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I mean. I think he's stronger that way. Like the way like the dream is now,
Mm-hmm.
where the dream will just take some hooks, might do some features here and there, but it's basically writing and just producing. I feel like that's where I want to see Fields go in more. And that when he tries to do his solo thing, it's not as great as when he's
As
writing
commanding
for
as-
he's writing
yeah.
for Usher, you know, and stuff like that. I feel like he will do better there. You understand? So Fields had an amazing run, even a young John kind of.
Yeah.
But
John
like
John to had the role.
I like to see more producers become more pronounced and drive that direction with like artists. But I understand like now in 2026, because the contracts and everything have really restrained artists from collaborating
Creativity.
purely
Yeah.
off the art. And you know, where there are too many people, too many cooks involved in the booth where oh no, take his verse off, oh you can't pay this percentage, oh if you can't get this number on the split, just take our
No,
verse
we don't
off.
need this.
Sorry. Oh, we're not going to work. Oh, I want this amount. Or you are using that beat. I see I'm making a lot of money off it. I come for more money. You say no, I take the song down. You know, stuff like that is happening too much nowadays. There's too much red tape and you know,
Yeah,
admin
people don't
push
see the big picture.
and egos representing these producers and artists that the collaborations are not happening as quickly and
as organic.
or more organic and more frequently.
Yeah,
You know, I'm
I
not
agree.
seeing that. What you see is like the big boys collaborate, like a Tiwa can put an Ashake on the record, big, you know,
Yeah.
like, but you're not seeing like the small guys who would shine, you know, bro. When we were listening to music, and these were like CDs era, even when we got to like early streaming, but mostly the CDs era, right? Like the pre Afrobeats to the world era. All it took was for one artist to feature one like unknown artist to feature on a known artist album,
And you're it, man. You're in.
and you're good for 5 years.
You're plugged.
You're like good for. We know Shayo Pisanta off one record.
Shayo Pisanta. Gide Pisanta.
Off
And
one
that guy
record.
gave the most unquotable verse of all time.
You know, like everybody, yeah. See my Adam blow. Yeah, Adam blow. Everybody say you like him. Oh, whether you don't like him. See my Adam blow. Adam blow. I make many artists go back to your city. Right, mama, them mama, Shayo master, give them the magic. Shayo Pisanta, give them the magic. Yeah. I said, Shayo master, give them the magic. Show them the magic. What are you guys?
Bro.
Simple. You can't cut it
Bro.
anywhere. Cut that now.
Bro.
Your throat go bust.
You Shayo Pisanta, right? I don't know if he made money off this. I don't know, but the clout he got off that feature and
Yeah,
off
got
his name
that-
being on that album cover,
That
the
look
album
that Timaya
jacket,
gave you. Yeah.
that alone gave him
It took him
so
for a
much
while.
clout.
Mhm.
Exactly, it took him for a while. I'm trying to see something. I think Shayo Pisanta.
That's part of the Mama Soldiers now.
No, no, he was not.
Oh, for real? I thought it was.
Was he part of the? No,
It should have been. When
I
it
always
made-
thought he was part of. I always thought he was part of. Yes, I'm right. He was part of 8 Mainland Bridge, Terry G's group.
Oh, okay.
For those who
Crazy.
don't know, right? For those who don't know, I
Terry
do
G
want to
also
tell
had a
them.
group. Terry G also had a group of artists. His brother was in it. Shayo Pisanta was in it, and a couple of other guys. I think they even released an album. I'm not
Yes,
sure.
the
I
name
think
of the album
Yeah.
is called 8 Mainland Bridge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sorry, the name of the group is called
It's
8
called
Mainland Bridge.
Language.
If
But-
I'm
but
right,
I don't know if they dropped an album.
the name of the
They
album is
dropped-
called House of Ginger.
Thank you, House of Ginger. Yes.
Right,
yes,
so
yes,
it had
yes, yes.
Raquel. Raquel had featured on Terry G's debut album on a record I really love, where Terry G was doing R&B, by the way. It had Raquel, it had IQ, He had Prince Banting, and he had
I remember that
Terry
name.
G's younger brother, D Money.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Shy Hope is Santa was not on this album.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's featured on the album, but he's not a group member. Oh,
You're not a
wow.
group member. Yeah.
Do you know I always thought Shy Hope is Santa was like a
I
group
mean, I
member.
knew that you got. I knew he wasn't. I was like, okay.
Okay, so it was Raquel, IQ, Prince Banting, and D Money, 8 Milan Bridge. And they dropped an album in 2010 called House of Ginger. That was Terry G's group. Because everybody was having a group. You remember?
It was mandatory now. Yes.
It was the Mois that did this thing now.
Yes, now they influenced everybody to have a group.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
everybody
saw
said,
that.
we have to have a group. I have to have a group.
Then also that it requires money.
Yeah.
They say, okay, we are this.
So Terry G went and had his own group, 8 Milan Bridge. Timaya had his own group, the Mama Soldiers. Who else went and had a group? Of course, EME ended up having like an EME All-Stars group. Chocolate City, ended up doing theirs. Everybody ended up having a group. That's how it was.
A group,
yeah. Inyanya and Ubi had their group.
Triple M.
And then you had to drop an album. You always had to drop an album.
Yes. It's so crazy. Speaking about Nyanya.
Who attended the album launch?
I did there now. No be Tribeca.
I just want to know. I just want to know.
We've been around for a while in case people don't know.
But the album, I know the album was bad.
It's so crazy that
it was bad. It was bad.
It
was bad. I'm sorry.
They had Inyanya and Techno at the same time on the label.
See, at some point, Made Men, they had Inyanya Techno Reta. Not Reta, sorry, what's that name? Emanira.
Not Emanira. I almost said Naira Marley.
Don't really Naira Marley.
You follow Joy. Do you understand? And Emanira, I started doing, with that amazing feature and in the video on the Yanya's.
But she's not the one singing.
It's Tony Tones now.
Yes, Tony. Shout out to Tony Tones.
It was Tony Tones and Bassi that conceptualized the song, and then they were all in the studio vibing, and then they put Emanira on it. Waste.
Bro, no. Who people are looking like the next mogul for a minute? Who people are looking like the next mogul for a minute, though?
Bro, I should have writing credits on the record.
Really?
Steve's
were you in the studio when they were doing that stuff?
Steve's Triple MG's backstory is mad.
I want that vibe. Steve, now you give this vibe.
No, not really.
And they had a magic producer too.
Yeah, they had a magic producer too.
Your wish, all I want is your wish. All I wish, your wish, all I want is your wish. All I wish, your wish, all I want is your wish. All I wish, your wish, all I want is your wish.
You're now listening to Loose Talk.
Mad. Your waist. Hey, it's scattered everywhere.
This is one of the best promoted songs. It made Inyanya become a sex symbol.
Yes.
The whole
Yvonne Nelson story. It blew at the same time.
And there was our name, Toto DK story, just entered it at the same time.
At the same time. This was the rise of the blog era. So all the blogs picked it.
If I was an artist then,
video
I would have been scared of Inyanya. Like, where did this guy just come from all of a sudden?
No, that 2012, 2013 Inyanya is insane.
Then the tattoos did not go to those Aztec tattoos all over his body, bro.
Come the gym join.
Bro. Yeah, I worry people. Yeah.
No, yeah, I won't keep us,
He worry boys.
Yeah, I wanted to kill somebody. I can't lie. I can't lie. Like it was that big,
It was that hot. It was that hot.
And then they kicked the tunes out.
That was the problem. The guy that was giving you sauce. Now go give her. Not give her in credit properly.
Did you see how much these motherfuckers were making? We're like, bro,
I'm done. I'm moving.
let me hold something.
I think there was a Twitter rant then too. I'm sure.
It was a huge thing. I think I was the one that did the breaking story now, as usual. He's me they all wrong come to.
That's what it be now. And what the details now do said, yo, Shantizu, let's do this.
Let's fucking go.
Come on, man.
The here's
It's like I'm listening to an episode of Afrobeats
again. Now come the drums like a Indiana. Show it, hold it, show it, hold it, show it, hold it. You come the bum like say it. Show it, hold it, show it, hold it, show it, hold it. You come the bum like say it.
Round of applause to Shantizu. Headies 2015.
Was this the last debut classic album in Afrobeats?
Nah, Fireboy's album.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll give Fireboy. I also give Mr. Money with the Vibe.
Mr. Money with the Vibe.
Okay.
There's no somebody again.
3.
Wait, no, it's just 2 now. We mentioned 2 now.
Yeah. Those 2 I can say for.
This is poor, guys. That means we're not having groundbreaking artists. Come up.
We are, but they are not cementing the story with the album. Because Rema is a groundbreaking artist, but only did it on the following album.
Only did it on the following album.
He missed the opportunity to do it on the first album.
Yeah.
True.
Omale's
first album, yeah.
Even though it was
Omale's
the best
first
album.
album.
Even though it was the best album.
True.
Yeah.
But this album was crazy. Come on, man. This album was crazy.
5-6 singles deep. Come on, man.
Yeah. And he just kept going. And then all the lessons. Go ahead.
What I was stuck in my memory is how I listened to it. When I went from, was it Headies? Whatever, I know it was from a cool hotel.
Yeah.
And it was it Hip TV Boss or Net Boss? I can't remember.
No, we still worked at Net then. We had a truck that used to distribute the papers.
The papers, that was what we used.
Home. We got the album there. So I think I had bought the album. It was in my bag.
You had bought it. Yeah. Let's just play this album
and see how this thing vibes.
And we're all sleepy. We were tired from the event. And the plan was just to get inside the car and sleep off. Bro, when this album started, there is no sleeping.
The album kept us up till the office. Back to back. We're like, what's going on?
Christ.
And there's nothing, I'm telling you, there's nothing like car test.
I swear, nothing like that.
Car test
True.
is the ultimate test.
Especially with other people in the car. Yeah.
Yes, car test. We pop this thing in. We just the vibe. I say,
and guess what?
It be like that Dr. Sid album. Back to back. It just jam.
There's something crazy about Shantizu's album because it didn't have Shole in it.
Yeah, it didn't have Shole in it.
Yeah, no Shole because there was the
controversy with Sansotan. Yeah.
I think later on they put it on.
I think they later put it on, but the physical one. I think the physical one didn't have. Because I remember now, where is the original Shole? Where is the Shole here? But that time they had
actually, you're right. I'm looking at the official album. There's no Shole.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. The Perfect Gentleman album, there is no Shole.
Oh, no. Yeah, that heavy tune, bro. And he still held on to, bro. He was next. Nobody was touching Shantizu as the hottest new act.
No, nobody. You know the Shole thing had an issue, right? Because the Sounds of Town came and pulled it, you know, had rights to the record, and then they took some points off the record because they said they wrote the song. And because for those who don't know, Shantizu was also a member of Nigerian Ninjas at the time.
Yeah.
Man.
And he left with D-Tunes to go and do his own solo thing.
Yeah, he left with D-Tunes, you know.
So was D-Tunes in that Nigerian Ninjas too?
No. He was
D-Tunes knew him. Like they now discovered him. Like, okay, let's go and do our thing. And then there was an original version of Shole. And then
Yeah.
You know, so shout out
and I just want to point out for people who revise history or our history revisionist on Twitter. People keep saying, imagine the Headies didn't give Burna Boy next rated. Look at what Burna Boy has done to. Bro, there was nobody in Nigeria in 2013 and 2014 that would have given Burna Boy a next rated over Shantizu. I'm sorry.
It's not happening now. I don't.
It's
I mean,
not
I don't, you know, when
happening
people still
anywhere.
say that thing, I don't consider it because I was a journalist there reporting the whole thing. I followed these guys, and if you looked at who was next rated at the time, it was fucking Shantizo, and he had not even dropped the album yet, or he had dropped it, but it was in the air in the window where
for the year review.
Yeah. It was in the window. Yeah.
Come on now, come on. Please let us revise history. Also, there's a little bit backstory, but that backstory, maybe one day I'll say it, but you know. But Shantizo deserved the award category. Clearly. That was a monster album. And as Steve said, I don't think we had any debut album that was that impressionable for years.
For years.
Music, which is sad. I think that's when we should have known. I think that was a researcher indication that, okay, something might be happening here. What's going on? What's exactly happening? Yeah, but thank God for the class of 2019. At least they gave us something. But these new class where we get anything that you see, even I see single enter, just take it like that. Because it's going to be a while before you guys have another consensus pop album like that.
Yeah, you're not seeing it in a while.
Yeah,
you're not seeing it in a while. Yeah, it's good.
Producers Ronu.
Everybody has to learn.
No, it's not producers. It's Afrobeats Ronu.
Everybody has to learn. At least Guardian don't put on our story out. That means the international market don't say, man, these niggas, man.
Which story is that?
About
you didn't read the Guardian article.
The problem with Afrobeats right now. Everybody's winging it.
The Guardian UK.
Yes.
Of course,
the Guardian UK wrote.
When I say the Guardian, I mean the Guardian UK. I don't mean the Guardian at Apapa.
Who's the author?
Oh, you mean the Guardian I went to school at?
Osagie, it was a 1 week course, please.
It wasn't 1 week. It was a 1 month course. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that.
You try.
I went and studied digital journalism. See how you're trying to.
Do you know that your co-host studied journalism at NIG?
Bro, 1 hour at the Guardian UK is equals to a lifetime in that place that Steve went and studied journalism.
You see, NIG don't find now. They don't remodel and small.
They don't paint and they don't change. They don't paint. They are always painting that building. Even when I was there, they painted it like.
You get person we get the contract.
That building has always looked good.
Now the only vendor weighing na the guy with the paints.
I beg.
So he always advocates for painting. We have issues in this company. We are trying to scale up. We've not digitized yet. I have a solution, sir. What's the solution? Let's just first paint the building.
Paint everywhere so that we can progress mentally when we see it visually.
When we paint with the message, the story we're telling people. So let's paint.
From painting and using it, organizing concerts. That place is now a concert venue now. So
for real, where are they using? Yes. What are they using for concert there?
I don't even know where, because I just see the billboard in front, like, oh, this person is coming to Ogba.
There's a huge space. I think there's a few. There's a huge space in front. I think that's what they've turned to, like an event center. So
they also use it for trade fair too. Some fair.
Who are the artists performing? Is it local Ogba artists?
No, which local Ogba artists? I think all these C-rated.
Who are the artists popping right now in Ogba?
I don't know, and I don't.
Charity begins from home now. You can't be claiming to be the number one Afro.
The only guy we
pop
know
culture critic in Nigeria, and your backyard. You're not even helping us. You're not even.
Two guys.
The next Two-Face, the next Burna Boy might be from Ogba.
Come on,
but because you're not putting in the work, Ayo.
See, this thing you are saying has put me in trouble in my neighborhood. Some days I'm walking, and people come and meet me and say, "Bros, I know you. Yeah, in music, I'm an artist. I want to blow."
Help my life. Help my life.
Ayo has caused to the death of music in this country.
Yes,
no, please,
yes.
I beg. That's why I went to group therapy. One babe saw me. She just said, "Lose talk." I said, yes.
My brother.
Yes, I said yes. Thank you. I know. The only artists I blow are Sizu and Magix. I don't know anybody else again.
It started from Osagie, because when Osagie was also like in the game, we didn't blow on Yanokbaja artist. One. He didn't blow.
What do you mean? I was in the game. I Dr. Frabs.
What do you mean? Who is a bigger artist to blow than Osagie himself? Who is a bigger artist to blow than Osagie himself?
That's crazy. That's crazy. You couldn't blow yourself.
You couldn't blow yourself.
That is crazy. That is crazy. Oh my
You know,
God.
easy.
We had
See,
Dr.
this thing
Fraps
is-
now, Barua Estates. We had Dr. Fraps.
Every
What the-
hood
what-
should have
you-
like an artist.
You remove Dr. Fraps from Nigerian music industry.
A lot happens.
Yeah, a
So
lot
many things are
happens now.
missing.
You don't get
Yeah,
a
so
man
many
with his
things are
debut
missing.
album.
You don't get that
missing.
green YQ record.
You don't
I
get
swear.
Idila, Lala, that green. You don't get that record.
You don't get
Come
that
on,
record.
Come
You
on.
know, you don't get a committee project. You don't get Lagos Party.
Hey, bangers.
Dr.
Ah,
Fraps.
Dr. Fraps. Leave Fraps alone. No, rest in peace to the great one.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Dr. Fraps. Rest in peace. All right, so there's this article The Guardian UK published on the 22nd of April, written by Chibuzo Emmanuel. It's titled "Nobody Knows What Works. There's a lot of panic. Can African pop get back to global success?" And then breaks down like how the whole thing started in 2016, you know, and all of that, and how it's risen, but how now things aren't just working anymore. You know,
commodification of
you know, a lot of sources speak to him. Shout out to Dami Ajayi.
Shout out to Dami. That's my
Pops.
guy, man.
What's his
Jolly Pops.
Jolly Pops 1.
Yeah.
Jolly Pops 1. You
My
know, UK-based cultural strategists, of course. I spoke to a couple of other people too, but like, yeah, it is what it is. I like how the article ends though. He says, indicative of the shift is the fact that Homecoming, an annual Lagos festival typically headlined by the likes of Whiskey, Davido, Ayra Starr, and Ashake, was headlined this year by Marvel and Zay Level 10 and featured a lineup overwhelmingly dominated by underground artists. Those artists they call UG artists.
UG.
Right? The story, therefore, is perhaps less one of decline than of realignment. We are recharging and everyone needs to be humble about it. Success, he believes, is going to come back to us. So he speaks to a couple of people in the article.
I love the word humble there because that's the coded message.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So I put out a tweet
that scattered, that rattled offices all over Lagos.
No, did it?
Lagos.
No, it shouldn't.
Yeah.
No. Why should it?
Do you use offices or lounges? Like which one? Yeah, you have to be very, very specific.
Offices.
Yo,
secretary.
Okay, offices.
In front.
Okay.
Security guard.
Okay, I have to. Let me chill.
Steve,
all right.
Okay, so I put this article on my Twitter page and I said the lucrative phase of Afrobeats to the world lasted a decade. There are only a few main beneficiaries, but ultimately the music industry remains in the same state, poorly structured and unable to scale financially. I had a number of people who run radio, record label CEOs react to this tweet,
Jump on your
and it and everything. But one thing though is that they didn't disagree with what I was saying. There's
You
a
know
lot
why
of
they can't
comments
disagree?
and why not?
Because Guardian UK did it. When we local home based do it, is we are haters. We don't know what we are saying. God punish all of you that are jumping on that tweet. Because it's until international people say something. That's why you people take people seriously. We've been screaming about this for 5 years. There's a problem, but no, everybody gets their advance. Everybody gets their 10%. It's all fine. But Onanya is on the outside now. Anyway, moving on.
I mean, interesting, you know, the way people reacted to it, and you know, just reading it, I don't see no lies told, only truth.
No lies told. Man.
Only truth.
Shout out to the great one himself. Only truth.
Only
man.
truth. But I don't want to go into it.
I think my major problem right now is just how difficult it is for someone to just blow. That's just my major concern because
it's too expensive.
If artists, it's just too expensive because if upcoming artists are having like, if there's that barrier of entry, if the barrier of entry is just too high, it's going to affect the overall quality of what we're getting.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Because what you get is limited, and what you get is from the same old guys, and then from just a select few who can be funded.
Yeah.
Then you notice something. Do you also notice something that happened? And see, when I say these things, I'm not saying because people try to think that I felt like the globalization. Well, the initial thing, which is the investment from foreign companies and all of that, was a bad thing and disrupted everything. It didn't. It is what it is. The byproduct is this is the cycle we'll face, right? Mm-hmm. Remember, just before these guys started investing in artists, usually what will happen is if an artist blows, an artist will invest in another artist.
Yes.
We stopped to see majority of that, apart from the big boys who were doing it before anyways. Shout out to Olamide.
Mm-hmm.
You know, who was investing in
strong label.
artists
Got a very
way
strong
before he was receiving investments. As an artist
Mm-hmm.
himself, invested in Cash and Victor and started all the way from there. Then his partnership with Empire gave him more capital runway to invest in other artists and all of that.
Yeah.
You know, and that's where we get like Ashake from etc, right? But give it to someone like Olamide who was doing that already. But how many people have done it since this guy started investing in people? Maybe
You want
Bella
me to-
Shmurda with Fola, right?
Yes. Bonner tried, but he couldn't do it.
Bono is
Wanted to
not
be with Benson.
investing and breaking any other artist. It's not happening.
No,
We've
but
seen
you know,
it
there's one time
from
he
a-
was fronting. He
Who
was
did- who did he
Buju,
try?
right?
Who did he
It's
try
Benson,
with?
He had Benson's career for a year, or like a year or two.
He had a
Yes,
contract
signed-
with Buju.
He signed
Yeah.
Buju. He signed with Buju before Buju
Yeah.
now said, you know what, I can't, sorry, boss, I can't wait. And he now got his own managers and they struck out. Yeah, he signed Buju for like a year or two.
So when I saw that he didn't put Buju on the African Giant album, I was like, nah, he's not taking this person seriously. Because
an afterthought.
you understand, you sign an artist, you're going to drop one of your biggest albums. Your artist has to be on your album.
There must be a look. There must be a spot for him.
It's
Yeah.
like Jay-Z, Memphis Bleak. You're on
But
the album.
Funny enough, Taves is actually signed to Benson's label. Actually,
are you for real?
Yeah, that's his guy. Yeah, Benson was the one that gave him the limelight. Taves, yeah.
So when he dropped the Folake record, where was he then?
Which one is Folake? No, he was with Buju then. He was with Benson there fully.
Really?
Yeah, that Folake and the Bodija, the Ibadan Girls or something. I can't remember that song. He was already. That's like me and him.
The one that was sounding like.
Yeah.
That's the name of the record now. Folake now.
Mhm. Yeah.
I love this record.
Because you love the weekend.
I've been talking to for like she know me now. The conversation's going too clear, phenomenal. She got me feeling like there's nothing impossible. And when she moves, it's like the ocean, her rhythm on. Between us, there's some things that we can't control. But I stay solid and I stand down on my 10 toes. She got me feeling like there's nowhere but up to go. And when she moves, it's like the ocean, her rhythm on. Now I'm calling in the morning. Oh.
They need to protect this boy.
Yeah. But
They need to protect
there's
this
a
boy.
long thing out to say about Taves, but
I feel like
was trending on Twitter.
Yeah, recently. Can I say my own?
Yeah.
Before
Yeah,
you
what's
say
your
your own, I just want to say that I feel like he should have undergone a bit more, or not a bit more, a lot more artist development. And I feel
What?
like this song that thrust him into the limelight felt he was ready, because the stuff I heard after that didn't match up to this, and it felt like it was not just there yet. I feel like he
Yeah.
should have written more, been in studios more, done a bit more, like maybe 2 years more, and then pow.
Yeah.
You know, like the next 1 day level, you know, that kind of thing.
I agree.
Like the way
Yeah.
they treated Rema, I wish they treated Taves that way as well.
I
Yeah, you
agree.
wanna say-
I agree.
But you know, Maven has Maven can chill for Maven has the patience and the financial capability to chill for 2 years with an artist before you
And the
even drop
machinery.
I don't think, Benson just starting his own, but I don't think they have that. I don't even know if they have A&Rs and all stuff like that. So it's a different scenario. But for me, Taves has to be treated like an Amare, Molly, Thames kind of situation where, yes, I'm Nigerian, but I'm being marketed to a foreign audience. Where your nationality doesn't directly reflect on your music. Apart from the fact that, I'm just a Nigerian, but this is kind of music I make. If you listen to Amare, and which caused a little bit of conflict with her back in Ghana, you will not know she's a Ghanaian artist. You think she grew up in LA or something. Same with Molly, same with Thames to a certain degree. I think that's the way they should go with Taves. Because, bro, the kind of music Taves is making is not grounded in that localized style of where you are as where you are born in. This guy's from Ibadan. There is no way that if they don't tell you, you think this guy he grew up in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's where you should. Don't forget Nigeria. Just target him to a global audience.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Can I talk about something I witnessed a few months ago that I
What happened?
forgot to talk about?
What happened? What did you see in the Netherlands?
Actually, no, not in Netherlands. It's about Molly, because you mentioned Molly now, so I remember
shout
the
out to
story.
Molly.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's about Molly. But let me take it back and bring it to Molly. There's Molly and Shaggy have something going on. There's a tift.
Which Shaggy?
The same Shaggy.
But that
It
Shaggy.
wasn't me. Yeah.
Okay,
come
no
on.
Shaggy.
Oh my
sorry.
God.
I'm
you
thinking like a
consume-
Gen Z.
No,
I'm thinking like a Gen Z. I'm very sorry.
Brother
It's like when you
Shaggy.
say Shank. When you say Shank to a Gen Z, they say, oh, Shank the social media guy. I said, no,
Streamer.
Shank said that so. German sure. That's the Shank me I know.
German sure.
German
Anyways,
sure.
there's a big of back and forth going there. I wanted to tell you guys about something called rhythm. Right?
Oh,
In
I
music,
know when
there's
this
something
happened.
called
Yeah.
there's something called a rhythm, right? So there's this article. Molly responds after Shaggy claimed she blocked his and Sean Paul's songs on Shake It to the Max beats, right? Shaggy has claimed that Molly, the Ghanaian American artist behind Shake It to the Max, you guys know that record, right? Shake It to the Max, right?
Could not escape it.
She blocked clearance for songs that that is Shaggy and Sean Paul recorded on the beats. But Molly appeared to push back by pointing to a Sean Paul assisted remix that is already out, right? So there's something called a rhythm. What is a rhythm in dancehall culture? A rhythm is basically an instrumental, and this is the history of rhythms. They are basically instrumentals that DJs will create and then share. Because they wanted an instrumental to go viral, they will share it with different artists, right? And then those artists will jump on the instrumental, and you will have 10, 15 versions, 20 versions, 25, 30 versions. And out of those versions, 2, 3, 4 of those versions will be very, very popular, right? It's a known thing in Jamaica. This is the history of Jamaican music.
Jamaican
and how those
dancehall
DJs
music.
will make a rhythm. They will produce a rhythm and then share it with their, artists and everything. And so it has always been that these rhythms have been out there, or even when a DJ makes a new record and then features a Jamaican artist, or a Jamaican artist jumps on a new record, that instrumental is always turned into a rhythm, and other Jamaican artists jump on it and create their own versions.
Yep.
It's always been something that has been done for many years, and I want to give you guys some examples. Right, this is what you call a buyout rhythm. This is a buyout rhythm. Listen to this.
Pull up.
Who remembers that rhythm? You remember that rhythm? It's from that rhythm you got songs like this.
Yeah. Feel that chair now. Yeah. Shonda Paul. So me go so then. Well, I don't really care what people say. I don't really watch what them want do. Still I got to stick to my girls like glue. And I might not play number 2. All I know the time it is getting jet. Need a lot of trees up in my head. Had a lot of dental in my bed to run that real. Well, I know flicker girl them on the road, them got the good.
That same rhythm gave you a record like this.
No, 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 so no, 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 go so. From you never lie with another man in a bed. Tell them it's a nothing no go so. And you never sex a girl when she on a cold bread. Tell them it's a nothing no go so. And you never feel a shoulder muscle with your third leg. Tell them it's a nothing no go so. No girl never kiss him off that she don't give you head. Tell them it's a nothing no go so.
That rhythm also gave you this record from Beanie Man in 2003.
Yeah, dog. Well, you don't know what I'm going on the road and buck up Miss LAP, you know. Lovely, awesome person, you know. Just touch her up on her shoulder one time and tell her this. Baby, you look fine. I want you to be mine. Baby, you look fine. I want you. You gotta be mine. Baby, you look fine. I want you to be mine. Baby, you look fine. I want you. You gotta be mine.
Oh, by the way, you guys, if you're listening to this record, go and play Beanie Man's album, Tropical Storm 2003. It's a classic.
Damn it.
It's a classic. The album has Janet Jackson, Maya. The album has Lady
Bangers.
Saw, Sean Paul. The album is a classic. Oh,
Can
it has Lil'
I
Kim.
interject a little bit? A little bit here.
Yes, go ahead, please.
So in case Osagie is right, rhythm are like instrumentals produced by selectors. So Jamaica is very weird. The artists are called DJs and the producers are called selectors. Don't just ask why. It's just like that, you know. Anyway, apart from this rhythm, there's one.
I still have another rhythm. Okay,
rhythm. I know where you're going to.
Hey, you know my rhythm.
Yes, of course.
Right,
you must have to play it because that's the most famous rhythm ever. Hey!
All right, so you know this rhythm. I don't know this rhythm. This is the rhythm you are looking forward to listening to.
This is what they call the Diwali rhythm.
That's called
Diwali
exactly.
rhythm.
Exactly. It's called the Diwali rhythm. The first rhythm we played is called the buyout rhythm. This one is called the Diwali rhythm. You know, it also has that there's some Indian thing going on there, right?
So that's why they call it Diwali.
Yeah, they call it the Diwali rhythm. This is the one of the songs that you would know.
Shake that thing, miss. Can I shake that thing, miss? Annabella, shake that thing, yeah. Donna, Jody and Rebecca. Woman, get busy. Just shake that booty non-stop. When the beat drop, just keep swinging it. Get jiggy, get drunk up, percolate. Anything you want, because it's oscillating. If I don't take pity.
And the other one that you know, even more popular, that one is a jam.
Yeah, Britannia's in the place. Your love is wicked. Killing me. I can't get through my day. You feel me? Thoughts of you just keep consuming.
You are now listening to Loose Talk.
Thought I could do it, but now I see that you're not mine, and I was wrong to think you changed. Yeah. I wish you could stay with me another day.
I wish I could play the entire record, right? So you listen to that rhythm, right? And then when Molly dropped, it's very important to know that when Molly dropped Shake It to the Max, it took some time before it caught on. She created some really good content, amazing content on social, and then the thing finally caught on, right? And once it caught on, it's, you know, you hear the vibe. It's what? Of the record.
The dancer oriented.
It has that dancehall flavor in it, right? You can hear it already. And she did the official remix with who? She did it with what's his name? Skilly Bang and what's the name of the Jamaican singer? Shansi. That's her name.
Yeah.
Shansia. So she actually did it with them, the remix. And the thing is a banger. The remix is a banger.
Everybody heard it. Everybody heard it.
And a guy called Silent Addy. That's who she did the official remix with. She dropped it about a year ago. It has on her YouTube page 67 million views.
Banger.
Is there? And if you hear this sound, then go on, bend your back. Go on, bend your knees, baby, shake it to the max. Will the DJ please turn up the bass to the max? Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max. Shake it to the max. Shake it to the max. Shake it to the max.
she whine, let me shake it to the max.
Bad man she love, bad man she love, yeah. Bad man she love, bad man she love, bad man she love, yeah. Bad man she love, bad man she love, yeah. Your pussy fat inna your shot.
Oh, you dealing with the boss?
Yeah. Make you come first, coulda never take a last. Yeah.
And it became a jam. 67 million views. You guys get the idea, right? You guys get
That's
it. It's a
heavy.
jam.
That's heavy.
So Shaggy, and I think she did another remix with Sean Paul, right? Another dancehall remix from Paul. So I remember there was one concert. Who was the Shabba Ranks? Who came out? No, the
Vibes Cartel.
The Vibes Cartel concert in America. I think in New York or somewhere. She
Yeah.
got on stage and performed this record, and that was
Yeah.
huge for her.
Huge,
right?
yeah.
Because it almost felt like it felt like she had been accepted. Not like it felt like she had been accepted into the
Bro.
dancehall community.
Vibes Cartel, that's as big as it gets.
Do you understand? So you used to get on stage, perform with Shansi and Skilly Bang and Silent at the disc record in front of tens of thousands of people. You've been, you've been invited and you've given a seat in the dancehall community. And so then a Shaggy now wants to jump on the record because guess what? The beat has now gotten into that rhythm category.
That Jamaican circuit, yeah. That
Do you understand? Like you want to be accepted by the Jamaican community and music community. It means that you go bring something come now.
Yeah, no.
Steve, Steve knows about joining associations now. You understand? Steve, you want to join an association, you'll bring something come now.
To wear the ground.
You should walk in now.
You go show
I said Steve, not Siri. Keep quiet. Do you understand? you bring something come now.
Yeah.
You bring something come. So you want to join this community, perform on stage with Vibes Cartel, share, cross-pollinate your fans with a Shansi and a Skilly Bang. Do you understand? Some of the hottest Jamaican artists now. Then they want to drop on your rhythm, and now you are telling me
it's lack of
you are not going to approve the clearance of the record. You see how the record label something, you brought record label something inside artistic expression. And that's the problem. We just talked about it in Nigeria. That's why you don't get remix of people's records anymore in Nigeria. We used to remix.
Don't jump.
I remember when Ice Prince dropped Oleku, Vector dropped the thing almost caused problem because Vector's version was getting more popular.
Yeah, there's a nigga, you gotta chill. You gotta chill with
Do you understand? Everybody was jumping on everybody's records back then. You drop a record, someone go remix your record quick. But the same thing that's happening because Molly is an extension. She's from Ghana, right?
Yeah.
Or at least she's Yankee, whatever. Then went through Ghana to blow out, right?
She's Ghana, don't worry.
Okay, so going through Ghana to blow out as they were signing up people. Who she signed to, by the way?
I do not know.
She's Gamma. It's Gamma.
Yeah, but I know she signed to like a top.
She's with Gamma. She's with Gamma. And then all these clearance things come out. You can't clear because Shaggy wants to jump on your record and probably will make it as big as. And then you're doing clearance issues with Shaggy.
Yeah, and the thing about
it's crazy to me, man.
Yeah, and the other thing about dancehall is that dancehall doesn't send all those clearance things because, bro, the Wally Rhythm has like 30 versions. The one I was played before has like so many versions. As long that is the way dancehall is a community-based genre of music, right? The selector puts out a rhythm, and it's for everybody to jump on it. Now, granted, like I said, it's black or born knowledge. Molly doesn't know. I'm sure she doesn't know dancehall music that well, right? To make your song bigger, just let the rhythm go. Let people bounce on it. It's not as if they're going to put it on their space anyway. Let it rock. What are you saying? Let it rock. Before Sean Paul blew, do you know how many rhythms Sean Paul was on? Even now, till today, Sean Paul is still jumping on rhythms because that's the culture of dancehall. It's very communal. And I think that's why dancehall struggles in this streaming era because with the whole streaming and everything, you now want to tie that creativity down to, to your algorithm. Let the song rock, man. Who cares? Do you know how many people have done the Wally reading? The one with anybody's on that is at the top. It will be at the top, no matter what. Man. It's creativity at the end of the day, man. Sad to see.
For me, very, very sad to see.
And this is Shaggy. This is Shaggy, man. Come on.
It's Shaggy. So you look at it that way. Like I want to read the report, right? So it says the two-time Grammy winner has argued that the alleged clearance issue undercut the rhythm culture that has long driven dancehall. He says, Shake It to the Max was a big rhythm. I know Sean Paul had a song. He was fighting over and over to get clearance for the song. They wouldn't give him clearance. Oh, so, I mean, they didn't even do the record.
They didn't even, yeah.
I had done a song on it. They wouldn't give it clearance. And I think it hurt the industry in itself. In dancehall, a rhythm success often grows with use. When a beat runs the place, it is usually because various artists from A-listers to newcomers have flooded the airwaves and the streets with different interpretations of the same loop. Shaggy told Miller that the song's producers, Silent Aggie and Disco Nell, were totally down with that, but he claimed that Molly did not accept or did not understand the concept.
Yeah, you don't understand the concept.
You see this thing that Ayo just said? 'Cause I wanted to argue with Ayo now, say no, Molly will understand what the rhythm is. But even Shaggy is saying it.
You don't know the ball.
This is ball knowledge.
Ball knowledge. Dancehall is so unique that you listen to, people don't even know the extent of sampling there is in dancehall. This
sampling
song,
sampling in dancehall is insane.
Bro, Damian Marley's Welcome to Jamrock has at least 3 samples. 3 or 4 samples from Jamaicans already. This woman that sang Sister Nancy.
Bro, her song has been sampled a million times now. Jay-Z sampled it on.
Apart from that song that is so old is also based on another sample.
Jamaican music is based on samples.
Even our own record was based on another sample.
Yes.
Dancehall is so mad that the melody you are using is from another song and the instrumental is another song entirely. So you could have like 4 or 5, and that is why
I don't think that melody. I think that melody that Osagie has been playing. I don't think that melody should be on the. Is it on that trademark? Is it trademark? That melody is it?
Which one? The Shake It to the Max.
Yeah, before the Shake It to the Max, you played like 4 or 5 records that has
all those rhythms.
Yeah, so there are rhythms that some people created.
So what they've done is that now in streaming era, you just have to give credit to the producer. Producer gets points.
That rhythm is it credited to somebody because
yes.
Ed Sheeran had this argument with his own case too. Remember when he played the guitar in the courtroom, telling the courtroom.
But that's a chord.
That all pop records have like is the same chord cadence, like all of them, and he played different, and that's how he was able to convince the judge.
But when you play a rhythm, that's more concrete. Like you are taking a beat itself.
Now a full instrumental, however you take.
Then your producer just add a few elements into it.
Or take some things out. Like if you hear Get Busy and then Brooke and Lacey's Love is Wicked, it's the same thing, but they just took some things out. Some put some things in.
Okay, in the case of that record, did they get credit from the other record?
You must. Yes, you must. The original producer. The guy who created the rhythm gets credit as a producer. Yeah.
Because I'm asking this question. Okay, what's the difference between this and, say, for example, what's this rundown sound? Mad over you. What did you call it?
The pom-pom sound.
The pom-pom sound. Let's just say for the pom-pom sound.
Sound is different. Sound is different from a whole instrumental.
From rhythm.
Yes.
Yeah. But pom-pom sound had a rhythm.
No, that rhythm is not RRHYTH. It's RIDDIM.
So
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So not to confuse you like with the rhythm of it.
No,
rhythm.
I understand what you're saying.
It's a beat made for people to use.
I understand. Now I get it. I thought you guys were just we meant rhythm.
Not rhythm. It's rhythm.
Yeah.
And pom-pom is beat progression. It's beat arrangement.
I understand. I get it now. I get it now. I get it now. Now I understand what you guys are saying. Yeah.
Shout out
because I've been confused before. Because
no problem.
We don't carry you where you know go. You
don't understand.
So Shaggy says it's a kind of gatekeeping. It's kind of gatekeeping in a way. I think Molly was the one that didn't, and she didn't understand the culture because she's not from the culture. So she didn't understand that, letting everybody go on actually makes the rhythm get bigger. I think at that point, she probably felt a little threatened that everybody's jumping on a song, but that's not how the game works, especially where Jamaica is concerned, And Molly had responded to Shaggy's criticism in an Instagram comment section where she pointed users to existing Sean Paul collaboration on the track rather than addressing his claims directly. And that's it.
I think West African pop artists need to go to Jamaica more. You need to respect that place more. Jamaica is what Jamaica has done for popular music in the last 6, 7, 8 decades is unbelievable. How they've influenced world music is unheard of. There won't be any hip hop. There won't be at least hip hop without Jamaica. Same thing with when you sample vocals and you pitch it up, you take the pitch low, you take the pitch high. That's all from Jamaica, my guy. So I think people need to go to Jamaica and go and study, the history of that place and what it represents in terms of black music. It's I don't think you can be bigger than Kingston, Jamaica at all.
Yeah, it's a mecca of music, man.
It's a mecca, bro.
It's a mecca of music. All right, man. What you got for us, Steve? What you got for us?
It's Nigerian Wahala. Nigerian Wahala as usual.
Okay, before we go on,
have to start from your states.
Please, before we go on, I just want to say this. I had a call with the fame maker.
SZ, what's up?
I had a call with the fame maker.
You know, the filmmaker is my brother. Like that's my brother.
I know.
That's my guy from the same region in the country, from the same state.
When you have pissed somebody off, that's what you usually say. That guy, my bro now. My guy,
from the same village. We're from the same village.
Almost from the same village. We speak the same language, like literally the same language. That's so amazing. That's my guy.
That's amazing. Yeah. All right, so the filmmaker called me, right, and he was listening to the previous episode, and said, "Man, I'm doing a disservice with me being jaded about Nigerian politics. I'm doing a big disservice. And the disservice is I am with my style of podding, especially with my stance, I am pushing for voter apathy. And voter apathy is what the ops want. They don't even want you to vote for them. They just want voter apathy. They just want people not to show up. They just want people to be disinterested. And at these critical moments in our country, I shouldn't be doing that. No matter how I feel about the approach of those who say they want to take back Nigeria from the hands of who we're seeing lead the country today. No matter how critical I am, ultimately, I should still be able to encourage people to go out to vote, irrespective of who I'm even voting for. And that encouraging voter apathy is what the ops want. So I'm just here to say from today, you will not get any voter apathy from me anymore. You will get encouragement to willingly participate in the forthcoming elections. From a House of Rep, Senator, State House of Assembly, to all the way to presidential. Please go out and vote. Please go out and vote. Please know the people representing your constituency. That's the first thing that is important.
That's the most important thing, sir.
Please go out and vote. I just want to say that. So let's get into it. Where are we? We're starting from Edo State.
Oh.
Tough one. Tough one,
Shout
guys.
out to Edo State.
Because I be Edo boy away. Okay. ITV. Oh my God, ITV Benin.
Shout out to ITV. Always trending every quarter.
I saw ITV Benin and I was just worried. ITV Benin recently did a news feature about a new flyover being constructed by the Senate by Governor Senator Monday Okpebholo.
You have to add everything.
He still call them
Thanos.
Senator.
It's a Thanos style. He's picking everything.
He's picking all the rings. Okay. All right. So there's a flyover. For those who know them, flyover is basically it's like a mini bridge flying over another road.
The most beloved project of Nigerian governors.
A flyover. You understand? Another road construction. Hey, no surprises there, right? And then ITV Benin did a feature, and in the video, what do we see? After speaking to bus riders and other
commuters,
citizens, commuters of in Edo State. They also featured a bunch of children in their I believe this is Boy Scouts, where some were in their Girls Brigade, stroke brownies, and they were at the construction site hailing the governor and singing praises to the governor.
Well, I thought they
It's
were
like
excursion
they
there.
took them out for like an excursion. Can I play the video, please? It's not long. I'm shocked.
Play on.
This is from ITV.
We love it. It's working well.
A group of scouts on excursion to the site expressed excitement over the beauty of the flyover and praised the infrastructural strides of Okpebholo administration.
Thank you for this flyover.
We are very glad to see a good thing like this in our state. We scout here, our children, we are glad for what our governor is doing for us.
Thank you for this. Is the first time for me to climb flyover like this.
I feel so excited about this flyover. Like, this is the first time I'm climbing a flyover. I also see it in movies and dramas, but I've not climbed it. This is my first time. Thank you, sir.
Some pedestrians commended the Edo State government for adding beauty to the
We love it.
I saw this video. I quoted this video with one line. I said, these kids, these children, they don't stand a chance.
At all. NGMI indicator.
They don't stand a chance.
Please, why did they take young children? Why did they take children to a flyover bridge?
Because
Political
adults know.
propaganda.
Because adults know it's stupid. Because if you approach an adult, the person will tell you must be stupid. That's why they went and approached children.
It will shock you if you go and find adults.
But there were still adults in that video. I want to start with like growing up, right? Like growing up. Like TV personalities and radio APs had a different level of
command. Oral
command of English. Like different level. Like it was as if
yes,
it was something that you aspire. It was something that you aspired to have, like listening to radio, watching TV, the way they talk, the intonation, the pronunciations, the accents. When I mean accent, it's not as if like it's American accent or Black American accent or foreign accent, but just the way they spoke.
Yeah, very clear.
Like, what has happened to us, bro?
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing. I'm sorry.
Anytime I listen to
why are you laughing?
Every time I listen to ITV's voiceovers,
like, do you understand?
And even NTA, I always cry. I'm like, is this the best that we can do in this country?
And he expressed excitement.
There's one I saw when they said,
you guys said he wanted to say infrastructure.
There's a way they do like infrastructure. The National Assembly.
Infrastructure.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh my. We're cooked. Sauteed.
From the days of Ruth Beminizia Opia, Franco Lizzie. All those great people. Look at where we are now. Look at where we are now.
These kids don't stand a chance.
One of them sounded like a fourth member of Shalim Poppy and his brothers. He had one accent like this. That kid there's where you get that. This one a rapping will go to.
Do you know? I'm looking at these kids. They've removed 20 years of development that they need to catch up.
They don't wipe half of that body. The cachet don't clear.
I'm looking at these kids and I'm just thinking what they think as like
progress,
what they measure as success.
Oh, success is only for yeah.
You know, there was one tweet I tweeted when someone said, I can't remember what the tweet was about, but someone was just talking about like how Nigerians view success, right? And I tweeted something, but the thing was going out of hand, so I had to delete it before I end up on all these blogs. I know how those things happen, right? So I said one day there was no lights at home where we're living. Everywhere was dark, and there was no fuel in the generator. So I went and got the hose. This is common practice, guys. If you didn't do this, well, this is what was happening. You put the hose in the car's the car tank, where you fill up
tank, yeah.
the tank of
Fuel
the car,
tank.
right? You put the fuel tank, you put the hose in there, and you suck out the petrol. You suck out the petrol, you can fill 5 liters, and then you take the 5 liters of fuel and pour it in your generator and start the generator. So I did all that with fuel still in my mouth, me spitting out outside the house.
That's the important part. Yeah, because you go swallow fuel.
You follow spit. Sometimes if the pressure is good, you don't swallow the spit. You see the fuel coming, you quickly put it. But sometimes it came out but didn't stop. So you have to put that pipe back in your mouth. There's nothing you can do. You understand? And then the fuel stains your mouth. So you're spitting the fuel out. But the light was on, the outside lights were on, and it was only the lit house. And I looked at my house and I looked out the darkness and I said, man, thank God we have lights.
Thank God we have lights.
And that for me was a measurement of success compared to what was happening that night on my street. That we had lights, that we could charge, we could watch TV.
Yeah. I could iron your clothes tomorrow.
Yeah. No, we couldn't iron your clothes on that generator.
Oh, yeah, you can't.
If you have not ironed your clothes,
you won't keep
your problem.
I don't forget. Those generators, when you just switch on iron like this,
they go
cough, die.
You know, and that was the measurement of success to me. And I'm just looking at my kids now and thinking, can they do something like that? Will I allow them to do something like that?
Can they even queue for fuel, first of all? Can they go to carry keg 20 liters first? Go to
because at my kids' age now, I was fetching water every day. There was no borehole in the house. So you had to
in the first station. Yeah, in the first station, go looking for 5 liters, 10 liters.
You know,
first scarcity.
So, like, for these kids, what is the measurement of success for them? I want to know what the measurement of success is for them. And if they are aware that there are possibilities out there, 1 million possibilities out there for them to be bigger. But are those things really possibilities? When or not? They are not possibilities. If
they are not possibilities,
if their minder is taking them to a flyover, do you understand?
This
and they are happy.
This thing that you said about what we term success in Nigeria, I think we can also apply to what we consider of development in Nigeria, because it's a typical Nigerian governor. That flyover is the development.
That's the legacy.
The roads. Why these are important? I went deep into this topic, into this subject one day, and I was reading a paper by this Indian economist and philosopher who was also battling at his time at that time, battling his own government in India. And he introduced the concept of what is called the capacity approach, which argues that development shouldn't be judged by just GDP by infrastructure or GDP. That was correct. By what people actually, by what people actually do, how capable people are, the capacity of the people. That's how you judge development. And what leads to this capacity? What improves capacity of people? Basically education, critical thinking, infant welfare. Because if you are growing up and you're not eating well, nutrition.
That's my own. I was about to draw the N word.
Mr. Nutrition.
Yes, if you don't have good nutrition for kids, they are not going to develop properly into highly functioning, adults. So these are ways that we should be we should be looking at development as a country. Do you get? If people are properly developed, if Nigeria is developed, you won't have a feature like this on a state TV. ITV is not even a state. ITV is not even a state TV. It's a regional TV because we watch it in Delta State.
Bro, one of these children became Monday Okpebholo. That is what is happening here. And that is why a flyover is a main thing. I don't know if this is just full circle.
I understand. It's full circle.
One of these children here being interviewed became a Monday Okpebholo. Because what we think is happening is that these people who name the sideline for society, you would think it's those dystopian movies where they will have their own place in the world and they will be living there. No, they are going to become your governors, they are going to become your doctors, they are going to become your lawmakers. And that's what we are seeing now. Monday Okpebholo, Yahaya Bello. That's what we are seeing.
this thing you say is true, because when I have conversations with certain people, they'll tell me that, man, Nigeria has like really very intelligent people who are doing well, educated people who are doing well. So they assume that it's the best of us that will be in these positions in the future.
Exactly.
You don't know that is the average Nigeria
that are in these positions. Who works in government? Who works in all these? Is the average
who are the
Nigerian.
civil service? Who are the teachers? Exactly.
And the civil service is the machinery that gets everything going. And that's why we can't have proper passport service. We don't have proper identification service. It's because the people in those places, they don't have sense.
You don't have sensors.
Bro, something as easy as...
in this country, the people that run the admin in this country, they don't go to university.
As logistics at all.
They are structured from secondary school. They are like different. The Dutch educational system is very complex, right? They go to something lower than university. They don't need to go to university. Teachers in this school don't need to go to universities. They don't go to universities to teach.
Now you don't even need to write jam to study.
They are specialized in because all the fingers are well taken care of. For us, it was university back then. You had to go into. Do you know how we look down on polytechnic? If someone said, "Oh, I attend something poly," you looked at the person as if he was half an imbecile.
See, you're saying poly. You're saying poly.
We're keeping it real here. For us who went to university, for people who listen to poly, I'm sorry. This is how we thought that. Okay, there's something wrong.
Let alone college of education.
No, you're illiterate. You're illiterate. You no go school. Now.
Sorry.
Even state university. There was that.
I'll tell you. There was that. Yeah, true.
And that's because they are all not funded and taken care of. Because if you are taking care of a polytechnic, if you are going to polytechnic, you don't need to go to university if you don't want to go to university. You should
even
be
in a college of
the only reason why everybody was just pushing into uni is because we wanted to be hireable.
That was the best. Yeah.
The best of the worst alternatives for us.
Yeah.
So
it's a shame, to be very honest.
It's a shame.
It's so crazy.
Like the thinking behind, not just the thinking behind the reporting, of the quality behind the reports, the standard of public communication. Like it's baffling, bro. I won't lie you.
Not to take you guys away from this whole thing, right? Remember when they caught Hush Puppy and the Dubai police put out like a documentary of how they did it, right?
Yes.
And compare it to the documentary the Nigerian police force just did about kidnappers.
I can't even try it.
And you can see the standard where we are in this country right now. You know, a lot of Nigerians consider progress in their state as there's one long tarred road and there's electricity at night. Then somebody will not carry a drone and now record that whole strip of road. And now say yes, and there's a roundabout.
Or they ask a guy with a bicycle that likes Nigeria to ride around and use his drone to record it.
No, that one is even too advanced. That one is the island version. We're talking about the mainland version. And when people see, oh, my governor did roundabout, there are lights, there are streets. It's now everywhere is starred. There is progress in my state, but yet healthcare is rubbish. People can't go to the state hospitals. Kidnappers are roaming up and down. Your children are in schools that have no roofs, and you consider that development. This lack of quality or lack of excellence is killing the future generation, or it has even killed the future generation. I remember when they did the Penn Cinema Bridge, the flyover at Penn Cinema. Do you know politicians came out with Ashwebi? Because of flyover bridge, politicians who were meant to launch that commissioned the bridge, they came out with Ashwebi like it was a grand thing. It's a shame what the damn as Irony the Great always says, the worst of us rules the best of us. We've allowed area boys and area girls and runs girls to become our leaders, and this is where we are here right now.
Okay, sad.
It's
sad. Can I take us back to music just a bit,
please? Yes.
Thank you very much. So
you can take us anywhere you want to take us.
Pause.
Carry me well. No. Someone tweeted, our albums know they last again. Right? And shout out to Osagie, I am Smeezy. Just celebrated his birthday, by the way. Happy birthday, bro. He quoted the tweet and said, we are trying to force ourselves into an album market that we are not. Further on goes to say, most of the albums, someone says, we've always been an album market. Superstar, Asha, LTG, Mushin to More Hits. And then he says most of the albums were highly successful because of the singles. We've had superstars with just singles and no good album. Some didn't even drop any albums. Those singles are lacking now. You know, I might not agree with him, but he got me thinking, and it made sense when he said those singles just made some of those albums great. And that's why we don't have a lot of like classic albums like that. Even though I kind of argue with him that there was an era where almost every album, not almost every album, but all the albums were really good. Because
I don't think this pertains to.
I see his point though, you know.
Yeah, I understand, but it's now which era? Because 1999 to 2009, even the albums that were not classics, bro.
But our banger albums.
They were banger albums.
I think it's the model of distribution, because the way Alaba was distributing music was you had, apart from you
are going to listen to
selection,
the album.
You are going to listen to the album. Because you had it there,
skipping,
especially
technology-wise, you couldn't just skip all the time.
You couldn't just skip records, exactly. Yeah. Now the options are just so many. There's so numerous that if you're not feeling track 2, there's that inch for you to you just want to move ahead, and there's so many things to consume. So you just skip.
You know who this observation really hits hard on? The artist that you say is very popular, but when it comes to album, is very surface. Is techno. Techno exists as a pop giant, but you cannot point to one album that this guy has created that like that is testament to who he was at a certain period of time. So is that era, that generation, that post 2010 era, that could ride on 7 singles in a year and not bother to drop an album in 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, Davido did it for like 3 years straight after he dropped his debut. You know, he was just riding on singles.
Davido's first album was 2012. His next album was 2017 or 18. That's
16.
5 years.
Yeah, like
16.
EP.
Yeah. Even you could say Wizkid kind of fell into that, whole thing too. So it was from that era that like, okay, yeah. But in terms of great albums in Nigeria, and when I say Nigeria, I'm talking about the history of it. Bro, we've had spectacular albums that they won't need to have hit singles, and they move and they just do what they have to do. So I think these are commodification, our globalization of Afrobeats that favors having an essence or having a last than you having a proper body of work that is more uniform.
It's quite interesting, yeah.
I think the technology also played a part too, like, because people had no option.
People
they had to listen. They had to listen through. They had to listen through the album.
There are some streaming platforms now that won't even push albums to you. They just push playlists to you.
They just push the playlist, exactly.
So you don't even get to see the album.
Is it your boss's vinyl that you want to be fast forwarding anyhow?
Exactly.
Even a cassette, or even
the
cassette
tape,
CD. Even the CD, you can press fast forward, but you let it rock.
I listen to Thematic on a cassette. Bro, there's no need to even. Why will I fast forward? You just let it in play because it was an experience.
Yeah. And from there, you get familiar with the music.
Yeah.
I remember recently I was listening to Marshall Matters LP, the first Marshall Matters LP.
Bro.
And after the second track, I just started humming the next track. Like, it was just coded because I listened to the album so much.
That album, a friend of mine gave me the original version.
It was just so coded in me.
The original.
And I was thinking to myself, which album from 2020 or 2015
good dash
is that stuck in my memory like that, where like a song finished playing and immediately I know the next song that is coming.
Bro,
I just started asking myself, like, from Two Faces albums. Song. Like Two Faces albums, like immediately after that intro, I know what
you don't sing the next one. Now.
I know it's in the come the next.
Steve, it's so bad that I knew what that MC Akatwa skit. I know what
my brother.
And they rehearse and they talk out without. Yeah.
So I think the listening experience is different. So you won't blame. I don't think it's even about the quality of music. It's just the listening experience and the host of options that we have. The options are just they're too plenty, to be honest. Where do you start from?
In some news that I saw, I see that Denmark is investing $83 million, about $84 million in textbooks, and turning away from its digital-first approach to education. This follows research showing that screens reduce concentration, impact mental health, and hurt
Oh,
student
yes, they do.
performance. Yet another
I saw that.
dynamic to the EdTech debates. What do you
They've
guys think
affected
about
my
it?
eyes. They've affected my eyes because I don't see very well again. I might need glasses very soon.
You might
But
you
it's
need glasses, not like you might need. You need
I
glasses,
need glasses. Yeah. But it's interesting, Sha, because this is what the proper nation does. You fund research, find results, and use it to optimize the life of your
Those ones have
citizens.
hacked. Yeah, those ones have. They've hacked.
Nigeria,
hacked it.
we're not even yet in digital. We've not even got into digital first. When we get to digital,
To know whether
we'll
it's
know the
good for
problem.
us or not.
Well, yeah. But shout out to Denmark.
Yeah.
Right, I agree.
I saw this story and I just saw this story. I just thought back to what I've been struggling with in the last 2 to 3 years. I mean, very, very I'm an avid note taker. So right now, like I take notes on Google Docs, on my notes on iPhone, on my phone and stuff like that. But I was thinking back to when I was actively taking notes on notebooks and writing it down, and how much better it was for me in terms of my memory and how it stuck to my memory. And I found out that
I might be good at
I couldn't even compare.
Yeah.
It was I was way better when I was taking notes with my pen and paper. But now it's even impossible for me to it's almost impossible for me to do it because I can't be carrying note and paper everywhere. But I just found it interesting that I debated in my head and to say, oh, I remembered more of the things I was reading and researching about when I was using notes and paper, pen and paper, than when I was using digital tools. Do you get?
Yeah.
So it goes to tell what's how much digital education is working or not working. So it's good to see that countries are trying to see what's best for their kids at the end of the day. So it makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
Just talking about how we're talking about people's future, like in Edo State, we're talking about the kids, what they see their future as, things you have to struggle with. It comes a time, right, where if you have all your social amenities like readily available, even if you have to pay for it, but it's readily available, it frees up time for like young people to just do different things. And just people do different things. Like if you look at all the time it costs you to go to the filling station to buy fuel.
And queue for fuel,
And not in your car, not for your car, but like for your house. From
for
when you
docking
were
man
little,
hours.
do you understand? Till the very moment you had to queue at the filling station because you had to buy fuel to put in your generator. If you combine all that time, might be like 1 year, can be 6 months. Your lifetime.
Don't forget unnecessary traffic.
Imagine if you use that time doing just one thing. And I'm saying that because someone mentioned recently, talked about like what sound or smell that doesn't exist anymore, but 30 years ago was so common, it was considered background noise. Right? And then someone quoted that tweet and said, oh, there's a website called Obsolete Sound that is the biggest collection of disappearing sounds and sounds that have become extinct.
Wow.
It's such an important thing to have.
Wow.
But you can only think of things like this
when you don't have so much like things eating up your time. Yeah.
You understand? And so I went to the site, and the site has all the sounds that you don't hear anymore, from fan heaters to intercom systems to shavers to I don't know, like anything you are thinking about, it has it. Melting glacier ice. If I click on that now, this is melting glacier ice.
This is done by somebody who has time to think and explore.
You understand? So they're just collecting the sounds.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I'm just going to pick up. This one is a Feed Tap 79 telephone. This is it.
Oh, the rotary phone.
You know that one you turn?
And the rotary phone.
Yeah, the one you turn, yeah.
That thing used to like algebra to me. I say, how do people call with this thing?
This is an Iranian typewriter. When last did you hear this sound?
I hear it too. Wired copies. Ogba.
You did Ogba. You did Ogba.
I want to write notary. Something.
This is an intercom system.
Wow.
So you can only this person just collects sounds, and there's a search bar. There's some Nike 8210, a Nokia 8210.
We should hear this one. We should hear this one.
You know, there's so many things. Old sewing machine, old dial telephone, kitchen express ports, Super Mario Bros. You can only have the time to do
think
this.
about something like this. Yeah.
When you're not
if you're
dealing
not,
with
if you're not,
mundane
When you're not
issues.
fighting for the basics. Yeah.
so it's
The
amazing.
jungle
stuff.
out here.
The freaking jungle, my brother. Let's get into the next thing. Where are we? RCCG Public Relations Department says the lies about Pastor Adeboye has become too much. The Redeemed Christian Church of God, in a series of posts on X, have debunked claims that Adeboye is political, as some have claimed. I think there was a bunch of tweets going around saying that Adeboye has always encouraged the government of the day. They were critical of him. And bro, the RCCG handle on Twitter just came out guns blasting. They
Enough
came
is
out
enough.
they came out like one of those sports football handles. They came out like the Ryanair Twitter handle, and just started
Ryan here is mad.
and just started, going ham on anybody, quoting tweets, going crazy.
No more.
I've not seen anything like that before.
Yeah, RCCG is normally very, very measured in their response, but this one,
you understand?
They took. I think somebody maybe some calls were made. Yeah. I will
it
always
starts
say,
like
please.
this. They put out because they have a PR handle on the Twitter page. Said the lies have gone on long enough. It stops now. 3 exclamation marks. For far too long, Pastor E.A. Adeboye and the Redeemed Christian Church of God have been subjected to false narratives, deliberate misinterpretations, and misleading commentaries driven by personal interest and agenda setting. Let it be clearly stated, Pastor Adeboye and the RCCG will not be defined by falsehoods, and neither will the church remain silent while inaccurate narratives are repeatedly circulated as facts. The Redeemed Christian Church of God has designated channels and authorized representatives responsible for communicating official positions on behalf of the church. Therefore, before accepting, sharing, or amplifying any claim concerning Pastor E. Adeboye or the RCCG, verify it through our official public relations platform, RCCG_PR. If a claim is not communicated, verified, or endorsed through RCCG's official communication channels, it should not be regarded as an official position to the church. So are they trying to say that the RCCG handle that went ham is not associated with them?
I don't even know the whole hula baloo. Maybe it was maybe somebody went solo and they now decided to rein in the person. Or maybe it's
because
just
I'm trying to
control.
understand the whole thing. I'm just trying to understand.
I think everybody's just being touchy or zesty right now, man.
Because someone said people have been going in. Someone said a part of the RCCG is an arm of the APC.
They have a deleted tweet that was in the line of, "Oh, you expect an 85-year-old man to come and lead protest now? You are not ready." Did you guys see that?
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, they did.
But my timeline refreshed, so I could not find it again.
No, they deleted it later.
They deleted
shortly after.
I know I saw
they
it.
deleted
I know
it.
So you know that there was something going on.
It was too feisty. Yeah.
You know there was something going on in the office.
I think they just got fed up with. I think they just wanted to come and defend the pastor.
Nigerians.
It was digitally though. Adeboye has come under like severe criticism. Also because of how close the church is to, especially the political structures in Nigeria. Exactly. For example, the first lady is said to be a pastor. in RCCG.
Yes, I remember when she
Yeah.
was inaugurated. I remember clearly many years ago.
The inauguration.
Tinubu was
So-
even there. Yeah.
Said to be a pastor,
And
but she's on the streets of Lagos talking like this. You know what she's saying there? She said, record me if you like. We will invoke our Lagos deities to chase you Igbo people out of Lagos. We will inherit all you Igbos, all what you Igbos have in Lagos. This is an RCCG pastor in 2019. And then you have another one who is high up in the RCCG ranks, Dio Israel, who then goes and tweets and invokes in the, I believe in the same, was it not 2023 or 2019 when he said Yoruba Ronu?
Yoruba Ronu, yeah.
And he forever caused that you made that phrase become a politically charged phrase, which is or a tribalistic phrase, which is not meant to
put a negative connotation to it.
Yeah. All I have to say to
I think the criticisms are fair. They have the right to come and defend their pastor and their church, but it is what it is, you know.
Man is that as Nigerians, do not look at people as your savior. If you do not like a government, go out and protest on your own. You people are always looking for scapegoats. Adeboye is his own person. Whoever he wants to support, he can support. At the end of the day, the key issue is that are Nigerians going out to protest? No. So it is what it is.
But this week we saw like several protests across the.
Oyo State put up, man.
We saw in Lagos and Oyo State.
Oh, that was in Lagos. Oh, I didn't know. I just saw.
I think so. Maybe I wasn't following like.
We the descendants of Oyo based in Lagos. We saw the WhatsApp group. And they're giving us real time updates of them.
Because this is not funny. This is not funny anymore. The kidnappings are hitting very, very close.
Yeah, but surprisingly, a minister's family was rescued. But the children of the unknown are still in the forest. God, they watch everybody.
Under 72 hours.
I saw that former Minister of Power, his sister and his nephews abducted, kidnapped, basically, right?
Yeah.
And under 72 hours, they've been rescued. But the 40 plus people who have been abducted in the same states
cannot be found. They cannot be found.
There was that thing about all animals are equal, but some
animal
animals
are more equal than others.
Are more equal than others. That's where
although there's a theory that the nature of the kidnapping of the ministers is not the same as.
It's not the same as the other kidnapping. Yeah.
No problem.
One was organic, one was inorganic.
One was that Oyo State politics is still in the old Oyo Empire style. If you fuck around, you find out. And you know the guy is vying for governorship. So maybe they're trying to like, bro, this is an Abuja farm. This is welcome to the Wild Wild West. Yeah. But still, it still shows that our security forces are not doing their job. I think there's been a lot of playing to the gallery this week, showing us how they arrest somebody, some kidnappers in the north, some people who support kidnappers, but you've not rescued the victims at the end of the day. The police is just showing that, we are still doing our job, but, the result is what matters. And if we don't have those kids and their teachers back, you're just fooling yourself.
Absolutely right. So that's where we are. And the police, like we said, should we give a round of applause to the police for rescuing?
If find my trouble.
He said some of the kidnappers were shot. Some were shot there. Some were escaped injuries.
I mean, thank God those children are back.
There's one woman. I saw a video of a woman on Instagram or TikTok. I think a policeman stopped her, and she just started shouting at the policeman that instead of you to be stopping us, there are children in Oyo State. Why can't you go and rescue them? And like I have, this is the energy they need.
Wow, I think that was one of the few times I've really annoyed a police officer was when he waved a gun at me when I was trying to stop me. So I stopped the car, came out of the car, and the first question I asked was, DC, how many armed robbers you don't catch? The guy was offended.
Of course.
I later told his colleague, the way this guy invest, he never catch arm robber for the last 5
He
years.
never
That thing infuriated him. Infuriated him the more.
Because it's true. There's so many kidnappers all over the country. Then why you people
Yes,
use
now.
stupid checkpoints in places where you know the kidnappers are not there?
You're seeing me in my starched and iron native going to work, and you're stopping me. Maybe I'm hesitating a little bit. You are waving a gun at me. Are you? What's wrong with you?
Right
you know
now,
the people to go and get.
Yes,
exactly.
I'm not one
right
of them.
now. Every police station should be on code red now for kidnappers. They should be going to the kidnappers then to be looking for kidnappers, but you be terrorizing boys that are driving Benz up and down.
So unfortunate. So
No,
unfortunate.
the same thing with those road safety too.
No, road safety no get
I was
gun.
having
They
a
get
conversation
gun.
with my brother.
They get gun. They don't get gun.
We keep catching people for not having their ID cards or for
Their license.
breaking not having their license, or maybe for breaking a rule or whatever. Why don't you nip it at the bud by not issuing driver's license to people who have not been tested if they can drive on the road or not?
You know why?
Is that not a better use of your time to go and stop? Do you understand? Stop the problem from there. Stop the bleeding. So someone is bleeding, and all you do is the blood that gets to the person's leg, you keep cleaning it. Go
But
to
not
the
treating
source
the wound. Yeah.
and treat the damn freaking wound.
But they can't.
Or in this case, a better analogy is someone gets injured every day they get home, and then you treat the wound. Why don't you ask the person, which route are you taking?
Wait till
I
they
take this route where there are tons and roses and tons of roses, so it scratches me. Oh, why don't you take another route? So you don't get these
Osagie,
wounds at all.
you are forgetting something fundamental about this thing. It's a source of income.
It won't reduce their source. Well, it will. I'm not going to.
It go shock you.
It will, because if everybody
Yeah.
can get it with the snap of their fingers, then it will. Yeah.
And also, if you are running a corrupt institution, you need that to happen. You need it to happen now.
It will. Can't lie. That's it, guys. That's
Yes,
what we
sir.
have with Nigeria.
There's nothing else again. Our president is our presidency presidency. Or is this his campaign?
Yes.
Mhm.
No.
Wonderful.
Let's
Then,
do this week in history. Yeah, Steve,
Before
go
this
ahead.
week in history, also Amayo has to tell us about this King Madi's legal dispute with her
I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. I'm
Oh.
sorry. I know she signed as a minor. She left.
Now,
she went to
what's the cross of the conversation? Like, what happened?
It's very
What happened
simple.
really?
You sign with person. The contract
jump.
is probably a predatory contract, anyways.
You
It's tough.
not jump ship. You not
Or
jump
si-
ship.
You signed. Do you understand? When you are, can't clear small. You can't claim say.
Though
the way
a
you
new
signed.
record label.
Do you understand? Mm-hmm.
A new record label claims that contract you signed as a minor has now been cancelled in the court of law.
Okay, so again, this label spent X amount on you, has not recouped.
They want to recoup, so that's the issue now.
Has not recouped, and then you say, "Oh, my time with you is over. I want to move on."
Yeah, so that recouping is the issue.
You got.
You have to recoup. You have to recoup.
Do you know how much that Buju feature cost for that first song she did? Do you know how much that feature cost? $30,000.
Bro, how about the one she did with Chloe Bailey? She had a song with Chloe Bailey.
I don't know what that one. I don't know. The record with Buju is $30,000.
And people know what to believe, but bro, if you're in the music business, you will know that that's what it costs, bro.
The label has to recoup that money.
Label, Nigerians, you have to understand, label is not a non-profit organization. They have to declare profit.
It's a loan they gave you.
Simple. The record label is a bank.
You have to recoup it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I think this whole public sympathy we give artists should stop in Nigeria. If you sign a record deal, honor the terms of that record deal. Simple as that. It's not that the label is cheating me. The label is cheating you. You would not have signed that record deal in the first place. So you're on your own.
It needs to stop. It needs to stop. Can we go for a quick break? And then when we come back, we'll do this this week in history and read maybe.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's do it?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Jam me your big go.
You are now listening to Loose Talk.
sipping on something like got your counting right. Baby, let me see you on your waist one time. She better than bad, hit her with a line. Say she wants to seal up the kiss. If I got you, make a Chris. God show us the way. God knows I know that day. Say she wanna smoke up again. Too many things I wanna say. But your girlfriend tipsy and your girlfriend freaking out. And she trying to impress me. She better not text me unless it gets messy. But baby, you thirsty, so why don't you have a dream? Tipsy, I'm the only one that you want when you got vibration. You better get ready, better get ready. Tipsy, I'm the only one that you want when you got vibration. You better get ready, better get ready.
Baby, I've been sipping, now I'm tipsy again. Babe, I know you love, you like me moving risky again. Baby, if you got a girl, you shouldn't kiss me again. You won't let me go, girl, you gon' miss me with him. I know. Come and dance up on me. Everything feels so much better when I'm wavy, baby. What's your selection? Choose one for me. Yeah, I'm picky with my men, not with that liquor you see. No, you better get ready for me. Like tonight, you're coming with me, right? I cannot help it, baby. You're the only one to call when I'm drinking. Should be flattered by it. You better get ready for me. Like tonight, you're coming with me. No, I cannot help it, baby. You're the only one I want till the morning, then we do it all again.
Tipsy, I'm the only one that you want when you got vibration. You better get ready, better get ready. Tipsy, I'm the only one that you want when you got vibration. You better get ready, better get ready.
Let liquor go down, I'll be needing, you know. So drop everything and pull up on your girl, cause you know I'm your favorite. You love me more when I'm wasted.
You know I love it when you drop down, get loose tonight. That got me tripping out the boost tonight. And you be giving me all the signs, I'm ready for you. Better get ready.
I'm 42, that's a vibe for me and you, yeah.
You're better than the rest and you know that.
I got the moves, Scorpio women know about that.
Nothing to lose, baby, we could start a fire.
Talk to me sweet, baby, you can be my boyfriend.
You're the only one that I choose, so I'm down.
When I sober up, we can leave that in the past tense.
Oh no, no, no. Tipsy, I'm the only one that you want when you got vibration. You better get ready, better get ready. Tipsy, I'm the only one that you want when you got vibration. You better get ready, better get ready.
Yes, y'all. That was Odusi featuring Ray. The name of the record is Tipsy. Beautiful song, beautiful music video, by the way.
The altar prince himself.
Yes, y'all. Let's get into it. This week in history, where are we? This week in history, where are we? When is this week in history? We're in the month of June now.
In the month of June, yeah. Almost halfway
June.
into the year.
All right. This week in history, on June 4, 1996, Kudirat Abiola was assassinated. Right? Kudirat Abiola was shot dead in her car on the streets of Lagos. Her killing was widely linked to her outspoken opposition to General Sani Abacha's military regime and her campaign to free her husband, MKO Abiola, who had been imprisoned after claiming victory in the annulled June 12, 1993 presidential election. In 2012, Abacha's former chief security officer, Hamza Al-Mustafa, and Kudirat's personal assistant, Lateef Shofolahon, were convicted of her murder and sentenced to death by hanging. Both men were released the following year after a court of appeal in Lagos overturned the verdicts.
Wonderful.
One of the biggest indicators to me that justice does not prevail in this country, especially if you are not on the side of the powerful.
Yeah. Dark times, dark times.
Like I say, the Nigerian judiciary, criminal, everything works well when they want to deal with you.
No, when they see if they want to show you, ask Nnamdi Kanu now. He will tell you how well the judiciary
It works
work.
well.
But when he doesn't want to,
he doesn't do zilch.
Broad daylight, though.
This woman died in vain.
Broad daylight.
She died in vain.
Yeah.
She died in vain.
Sad.
Do you know that
Those
they've
are
not
wild
even,
times.
have they done a movie on this woman? A
Osagie.
biopic. Has it been done on this woman?
Osagie. Ordinary your masquerade. People don't receive how many litigation. It's good enough you order to do. Have you noticed nobody touches Abacha stories in Nigeria? For a reason. For a reason. There's no depiction on the main screen of the Abacha years.
Do you know that low-key Abacha is a cult hero for some people? And I'm not just talking about like northerners. I'm talking especially southwesterners. People like Abacha.
I've not seen that, but I've seen a lot of northerners who clearly championing. Still,
there are some southwesterners who tell you, from time to time they always try and do whitewashing PR for Abacha.
Yes. I seen that one. The whitewashing, I understand. Oh, he didn't steal the money. He just put it away from the people that are stealing the money. I'm like, bruh.
We know how to make excuses as Nigerians. We can make excuses.
We can make excuses for the devil. It's not that bad. It's the people around you.
Let me tell you something. These people were so evil, so freaking evil. They made Satan have an erection just by looking at the kind of evil they were doing.
No, Abacha's period was fucking wild. Bruh, Abacha didn't give a fuck about anybody. They just thought, oh, IBB was bad. Like, oh, IBB, no, that's the height of, no. Abacha said, hold my beer. I'm about to show you how it's about to get down. Is it from Kesarewa to how they expose Dia and Adisa as school plotters?
So
no, Abacha was giving us entertainment. He was giving us prime entertainment every year.
This woman was, when I was reading Mark Solon books, right? This woman was so hardcore.
The gangster woman. Don't fuck with
Do you understand? This is someone like you'll be grateful you have this kind of person as your wife.
Ride or die.
This is the truest definition of ride or die.
Abiola has some women married some women. You know, he also married doing Abiola, the film journalist who now became editor of Concord. It's crazy, man.
You understand? This woman was his ride or die. I remember when they arrested him, they picked him and she entered the car. They are going to get that.
Let's move.
No, give it to this woman. She was strong. She kept championing. She was
holding press conferences, letting everybody know that it's injustice and everything. Man. Wow to see, bro.
The way they described her death, it's sad. Rest in peace, Alhaja.
Wasn't she killed in Lagos?
She was killed on that.
That's what I'm saying.
That road going to Ibadan now. That's 7
Yeah, the open display of that assassination was. I think it was just to send the message.
It wasn't
crazy.
at night. It was in the afternoon. It wasn't at night.
Yeah.
All the assassinations and attempted assassinations, apart from I think Pa Jasin was the only one who was killed at night. Everybody at daytime. Sending a message to your niggas that do not fuck up with me.
That's crazy.
She was born in 1951 in Zaria. A proper pro-democracy campaigner. Assassinated because she was championing her husband. Bro, is the crazy. Bro, I know when I'm feeling sick, like I'm feeling ill, and the kind of things that can play in your head at times. You're just going out one day, all of a sudden, people just start shooting. You don't even have time to process what's going on, and then you're dead.
She's gone. In the blink of an eye.
7 kids. 7 children. This woman is tough. A tough woman. But it's so sad.
They named the opposition radio after her. The Nadeko opposition radio, named Radio Kudirat. After her
Radio
death.
Kudirat.
Yeah.
And she rest in peace, man. Very sad.
Yeah, sad story.
All right, this week in history, Salawa Abeni toured Europe. On June 4, 1996, Salawa Abeni left Lagos with her 18-member band for England on her first European tour. 1996.
How many of them came back? The 18
well, that's an answer for another day.
It's a different archiving.
It's a different
archiving.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, by the way, I think it was something that even when he put the story here, he actually put a comment and said, "I don't find pop culture throwback for una as una don't call me archivist of death." Oh my God. So Samson, thank you very much. Samson and the team at Archiving, thank you so much for giving us this.
Shout out to Samson.
So she actually left for England on her first European tour. Her group was built to perform in major cities in England, Wales, Scotland, Belgium, Germany, Italy, France, and the Netherlands. Amazing. I think one disservice that the internet does for us, because, well, not the internet, the lack of proper documentation, right, and historical references, is that we think some of the things that are going on now are their first times.
Yeah.
People have been touring forever.
Yeah.
Foreign artists have been coming to Nigeria forever.
Since when?
These are not firsts. Paul McCartney was at the Fela Shrine.
Where he said the Igbo is smoking.
Yeah, that's what. Even in 2026, that's wild.
That's wild.
Do you get?
Yeah.
Like,
these things have been happening for a long time.
People don't know who Paul McCartney is. That's why. If you know the what he carries, what he weighs in music, in global music,
is weighted in gold.
Wild.
Bro, this guy recorded an album in Lagos, and he saw hell.
It's weighted in gold. You understand? Pele was in there. Like, things happening,
Things were just happening.
Yeah. Same way people were traveling out of Nigeria to go on tour. Look at what it says. Salah Benin, 1996, goes on tour.
Stevie Wonder was in Nigeria to chill during Festa 77. And he accepted his Grammy via satellite in Nigeria, in Lagos, Nigeria. Yeah.
Bro,
that's crazy.
He gave a tape. They say he gave it. Someone told me this story. And it was King Sunny Ade that told the person the story. He forgot a tape with King Sunny Ade for months, and he had some demo recordings on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
King Sunny Ade was able to get it back to him some months later. One of the demo recordings on that tape was "Happy Birthday to You."
My God,
do you know what it is for an artist who they say has the greatest album run in history, to come to Nigeria to just come and flex, not to even just come and record anything. He just came to flex. And accepted his Grammy.
Potential.
I don't think
Nigeria had the potential to be a creative hub bigger than Jamaica. Nigeria has a photo geographically, size-wise. We have there's so many things that play to our advantage. Imagine if you have 200 million people, in 200 million people, and I know a lot of people, like 7% are young. Like, if you have that much people with spending disposable income, do you know how easy it is? Think about it like this. Imagine if 230 million people, they say we are 230 million people. So let me just say 100 million. 100 million people have access to to listen to this podcast, are raised above the poverty line. Do you understand? Where their interest, because of education, nutrition, everything, they can actually start to consume things beyond the basics. And then entertainment becomes a thing. Do you know how well the cinemas will do? Do you know how well television will do? Do you know how well podcasting will do? Do you understand?
Streaming of like all this.
Do you know how well streaming will do? Bro. Because all the streaming numbers, if you raise them above the poverty line so well, all this, somebody does 1 million in a week. Bro.
That's average.
We have 230 million people. We have so many people. Do you understand? Do you know how many banking, financial products, or people can even go into other services?
Do you know how many global brands
technology
will put the African headquarters here, bro?
Do you understand?
It's too
and then you even go into like building an infrastructure, housing market, the real estate market, the stock market. Do you know how well the stock market will perform? If you had 150 million people ready to put disposable income into the stock market.
I think Lee Kuan Yew they tell us for that book now. Say Nigeria don't know what it gets.
But we are going to check out flyovers.
We check out flyovers.
We're toast. Well, that was this week in history, guys.
All right.
Yeah, it's 12:30 already. Should we call it a wrap?
It's 11:30. Sorry, some of us, please. For us who are time challenged, we are not in the +1 group.
No, you are not time challenged now. It just what happens that we're not in the same.
Okay, sorry. Still, there is time challenge because you're on there.
I had that's Steve on a time challenge.
Now you time challenge.
Steve on a time challenge.
All right, man.
I don't know. Should we do?
Let's do one or two.
Should we do fan mail next week? Like a proper fan mail edition? Yeah.
Let's do that next week then.
Let's do a proper fan mail next week. Let's just talk about the World Cup. Then they call it a day, right?
Ballin'.
Wanted to ask you guys and I have a couple of questions.
Yeah.
First question, and I'm going to ask you guys. You guys need to answer. Since Nigeria is not participating in the 2026 World Cup happening in the US, Mexico, and Canada.
Yeah.
Ayomide, which countries would you be supporting? You can only give me 3.
Okay. I asked ChatGPT to give me statistics based on permutation and combination. Which country is most likely to win? Right. It gave me Spain. So Spain is number 1.
Okay.
Number
Spain.
2.
Portugal. Bruno.
No. Bruno will do assist. That's all. He will do assist king. I don't want that Terminator to win World Cup.
Jesus Christ. You people won't know how to. I don't understand. So your love for Bruno is not bigger than your hate for Ronaldo.
Ronaldo broke my heart.
Christ.
Ronaldo broke my heart. After Spain, number 2, France, and that's because of the depth of their squad. If Mbappe chooses to be a civilian ruler and not a dictator, France might win the World Cup. So Spain won.
I think for France, Deschamps has found a way to manage Mbappe in a way where they don't need him to track back, so he doesn't play on the wing anymore. They put him in the line position.
This general Mbappe thing on Twitter, it has gone wild though.
Have you seen him shaking my phone and those ministers? The guy acting like the king of France.
It's just nice. I think it's also because he's a black player. If he was a white player, I don't think people would have noticed.
Side comment on France: they have peculiar players. They have one that is a general, and they have one that I think is on the spectrum.
As a clown, yeah.
That doesn't. Not even talking.
Something is wrong with Checky.
There's another player that believes as if he's on the spectrum. That does as if he doesn't care about life. He just enters the pitch, dribbles everybody, goes back home. Yeah. My number 3.
They have it. Okay, please go. Sorry.
Number 3 is I have to be loyal to my colonial masters because they are the ones that brought education to us. No, as a bad rich, and I grew up on British TV. So maybe the 3 lions of England, if they don't melt under the hot sun, can finally bring it home.
He used to be happy. That's his goats.
He's lost England. Die.
My goodness.
So those are the 3 for me: Spain, France, and England.
Spain, France, and who will you be hate watching, please?
Oh, Ororo number 1. Number 1.
So Portugal. Ronaldo or Portugal?
No, not Ronaldo. I want my Bruno to break Pele's assist record of I think 4 or 6. If of what I watched yesterday, Bruno is in sharp form to break. In 3 games, he can give us 7 assists. So I'm okay. I'm fine. But
so Ronaldo is number 1 on your hate watch.
Why am I hate watching again? I don't think I really hate watch. I think I save hate watching for clubs. I don't think I really do it for nations. Oh yes, I'm hating on the continent of Africa. Since Nigeria cannot go, all you motherfuckers, third world motherfuckers are coming back home, including the North Africans. South Africa. The first match is South Africa, Mexico. My name is Juan Pedro. I support the Federal Republic of Mexico wholeheartedly. I will not be supporting.
It's basically a republic.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is. But I support it. I support the right to jump the fence. I support the right for illegal immigration into America. I support them wholeheartedly. I will not support South Africa and the Vuvuzela fans. And I will not be supporting Ghana or any African country at all. I want the downfall
All
of
right.
Africa in this World Cup. Thank you.
This is crazy. I swear down. Okay, thank you very much, Ayo. Steve Dede, who are your top three?
I've not thought
Who are you
about it.
supporting? What are your top three?
Now that you're just forcing me to have the conversation, I'm
Support
not
your
really
country.
set out to
Support Canada.
love anybody.
No, you are
in-
supporting Canada now.
Support
Why you
Canada.
doing
Of course.
this?
Alba.
Sure. You know why he
That's-
doesn't want to support Canada publicly? Because he doesn't want people to troll him in the group because he knows Canada is not strong enough. But he's supporting Canada.
Of course.
I think Canada are going
so
to do well because of Jesse March. But go
at
ahead.
least it's just
so Canada
it's, at
number
least
one.
once they get to the quarterfinal is the World Cup win for me for Canada. That's all. Senegal, obviously, the champions of Africa, because they've done nothing to us. They didn't snatch our chain. Nothing happened. Like Senegal is Senegal, and that sub-Saharan Africa, we have our shared love for Jollof. So so Senegal.
Okay.
I would say I've always loved France from since '98. I've always liked the national team of France. I've always
Yeah.
supported them in every tournament. So I'll go with France. But I think I'm hate watching more than I'm love watching in these tournaments.
Okay, so who are you?
My hate
watching?
watch is for Thomas. What's his first name? Tuchel. What's his first name?
Thomas Tuchel.
Thomas Tuchel. Tuchel. Argentina.
Why you hate watching England? So it's Tuchel you hate watching, not necessarily, but by
It's
extension
Tuchel I'm
England.
watching. By extension England.
Hater.
Okay.
Argentina.
Okay.
Does this have to do with their
Why
relationship?
you hate watching Argentina?
I think Lionel Messi has won enough now. How can you win 2 World Cup tournaments? Like, come on, man. Bro,
He
Lionel
should have
Messi's career is
retired, has he?
insane. Lionel Messi has won everything he has played in. Everything. This
You're
guy has
saying
an
he should have retired.
Olympic gold medal.
Yeah.
Don't remind me, Steve. Don't remind me about that.
He has an
Olympic
under 21 World Cup.
Don't
Beating
remind me
Nigeria
also
in
about
the
that one.
Don't remind I also.
Jesus
Both
Christ.
against Nigeria.
Both against Nigeria.
Ruin
Okay.
Mikel Obi's,
I think then
Mikel Obi's greatness.
the third is US.
Oh my lord. Oh, you hate
You're
watching?
hating
Yes.
on the US.
Yeah. No, I must
Yes.
hate watch on them.
Oh, why?
Steve. Steve, did you see that tweet yesterday?
For reasons best known to me and not to be stated publicly because of visa interviews and visa application.
So, on your podcast,
You're not finished.
Ah,
Who
yeah,
saw that
yeah.
tweet? Who saw that tweet yesterday where they said American players when playing Argentina are confused why Messi is playing for Argentina, not Inter Miami?
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was funny. That was funny.
Yeah,
Okay.
those are my 3 hate watches. Yeah.
Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. For teams I'm supporting 5 teams at this World
Jesus
Cup.
Christ.
Yeah.
Are
Five.
you Infantino? Hey, no.
I feel like a supporter today.
Netherlands.
Number 1, the Netherlands, of course, been supporting them since 1998. So why not? I don't want to go into how I think they're going to perform this tournament. That's another story for another day. Number 2 on my list is Scotland. I'm supporting Scotland because
Scott McTominay.
I feel like Scott McTominay, John McGinn, Andy Robertson. Let them do it for Bobby Gilmore. Tyrell Fletcher. Fletcher's son has been called up to the team to replace Gilmore.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
when
nice,
Gilmore got
nice.
the injury. So I feel like there's a story there. It took them about 20 something years.
Since France
About-
98 now,
Yeah, since France 98, where they were in the group with, I believe, Norway, Brazil, and maybe Morocco. I remember that tournament, and I remember them playing in there. So I would love to see what Scotland has to do again. It's taking them that long, over 20 years, to get back there. They had a terrible outing in the last Euros, but the story of their qualifiers and Scott McTominay doing the bicycle kick to send them into the World Cup is amazing. Bicycle kick was so good. They have put it on their, I think that one of their 20
currency notes. Yeah.
one of their currency notes for a limited edition, as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing Scotland. Number 3 on my list is Senegal. I think they have a fair shot at it. Watching what they did in AFCON, how they've played. That game they played England, where they beat England 1-0. They have a good squad. So Ismail Assar, Mane, Idrissa Gana Gueye, Mendy, I believe Koulibaly as well, right? Yeah, so
in
they
the
have a
squad?
Yeah, Koulibaly should be in the squad. Yes.
yeah, they have a very decent team. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they have to do. And of course, Ivory Coast because of Amad Diallo and just how they play as well. I like their team as well. They have something going on there, you know. So I'm looking forward to supporting them. And of course, number 5 on my list and the final that I'll be supporting is Austria. Purely because of Ralph Ragnick and what he's been able to
Samson.
do with the Austrian team. You know, he's
Samson's
trying to-
origin story as a hater.
Samson, take notes.
Yeah, that's for Samson. But yeah, Austria as well. Then on the side, Curacao. But hate watch. Number 1 on my hate watch is Argentina. Because of last year's tournament. Not last year's tournament, the last tournament we played,
the
Argentina
beef.
kicked the Netherlands out. I
In
feel
a very
the referee
controversial
was
manner.
yes, and I feel the referee was very biased towards Messi. I feel like the tournament was very biased towards Messi because they really wanted him to win it. There were some very controversial penalties played. But anyways, we went out on penalties in usual fashion, and I hope that we can meet Argentina again because I don't think they are strong as they were last tournament. Number 2 on my hit list is Spain. This is a standard because they kicked the Netherlands out in the 2010 World Cup, and I have still not gotten over it.
Shout out to Fabregas.
There's a guy called Oyarzabal that I hate. I sincerely hate that guy. He plays like 9 or like false 9 and always scores like the most vital goals, and it's very painful to me. So anytime I see Real Sociedad lose, I'm always very happy. But Oyarzabal, I don't like Spain. I don't like Marcos Llorente, and he's going to be playing in that Spanish team, and I always want to see him cry. So that's number 2. And then number 3, Morocco.
Oh yeah, that was special.
Yeah, because of
Special.
what they did in AFCON, because of the cheating that went down in AFCON, even though they're a very good team, even though they got to the semifinals the last tournament, I think they will do well, but I'm not rooting for them. And those are the 3 I won't be rooting for. Thank you very much.
Nobody even mentioned Brazil. Oh, wow.
I think
So I think for Brazil, I think I'm expecting I think 2 teams are going to shock us at this World Cup, Germany and Brazil. I think Germany has something for us. I don't know what it is. I'm looking at the vibe. I can feel something. Then Brazil, they are the most ignored team in this World Cup. Like considering who Brazil is in the international football, you know, they've not been mentioned. That they've not been, you know,
people have written them
rated
off.
very, very
football has not
highly
been mentioned. What has been
for the World
mentioned
Cup,
is the lineups
you know.
and Neymar.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I feel too that Brazil might have something for us.
To prove
They have a fantastic defense. The midfield is good and the attack is also good. So I think they might have something for us. So Germany and Brazil, please watch out and let's see what they might have for us. You know.
Great. Let's let football season begin.
Yeah, starting on Thursday, I'm going into full football mode.
What's the first
I love
match
this.
again?
It's Mexico versus South Africa, I believe.
Andele. Okay.
Arriba. You know, so I'm going in full football mode. All my podcasts, I'm going to be locked in. I'm going to be watching the matches. I have to look at the schedule. I know for the next 1 month, it's going to be messed up for me. I'm going to be
Times are
having my
crazy,
earpiece in my ear, listening to the games. I'm just going to be all over everywhere because it's the World Cup, baby. And I enjoy watching everybody.
Only comes once in 4 years, bruv.
Yeah, it's the World Cup. So let's see how it goes. We're gonna catch you guys on next episode next week. We are gonna do the fan mail episode and talk about some football because football would have started by then. So please, if you're a fan of football, get excited. If you're not, go and become a fan of football. Anything from you guys?
No, we good.
Nah, we're good.
All right, super. We'll catch you guys on the next episode. What do you guys want to run out with? Which song do you want to run out with? Give me something, guys.
Which banger did not save?
Oh no, I know a song. I can run you guys out with.
Well, yeah, tell us.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. This is BK 100 BK the East Guard featuring Black Ones 100.
Oh, that's a jam.
Yeah, what's up? What you want me to do?
Yeah, they know me tete, I'm balling like JJ. Niggas on my tape, even me before rage. Me, I don't need cause casala. On Lagos all the way to Calabar. Be like they don't understand. Even for some of my flows, still cola hammer. I mean, no the stress, life is easy, Zakada. All the bling bling, how many carats? 100, we dey keep 100. 99, no go do me 99, I gotta keep 100. And the stars we dey do, and nigga no be content. And the bands at the press, and I beg you come on them. When we now, she must go confess. I drop her consent, she dey cry hot tears, and she so softest. If I know they feel, I gotta keep 100. Before me, I give her my I dey keep 100. Before I got my she let me 100. I dey keep 100.
Yeah. I did put my city on my back. Anytime I step in, it's W's in the chat. Yeah. Who said we no get time cap? If it's East God, I'm black, guaranteed it go slap. Overload, swag overload. Came with her friends, be like, say they won't collabo. After sliced bread, I'm the best thing. I know if you save and no be 10 ski. No call me bestie. At your back up, to the pastor, I'm rolling up my green and pastures. Yeah. Hope stay all up, I no go catch us. Yeah. One gratitude, 99 complete. Ain't no such thing like a right time. I know I said last night was the last time. Fine one, kill ladies and pastime. So they find mine, just the easy lifestyle.
Yeah, they know me tete, I'm balling like JJ. Niggas on my tape, even me before rage. Me, I don't need cause casala. On Lagos all the way to Calabar. Be like they don't understand. Even for some of my flows, still cola hammer. I mean, no the stress, life is easy, Zakada. All the bling bling, how many carats? 100, we dey keep 100.
99, no go do me 99, I go keep 100. No, they test me, cause I know they taking nonsense. I go carry, I'm serious.
Global
Young, she done brand, Louis Vuitton. If you ain't talking about money, I beg you because you done.